Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It is Tuesday, and we all know what that means. It is Wurm Roulette time. And hello, Du Jensen. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're still staying healthy over there. And you know, guys, I just logged into the game, and by the way, I'm sorry that my Wurm Roulette is a little bit on the late side today, and I have an interesting reason for that. So our sleep schedule is messed up as usual. Well, again, we did get it fixed there for a while, but I actually only just woke up like about an hour ago. And the reason for that was like, sometimes when you have this really delicious dream and then you don't want to wake up because, or like you just want to sort of stay in the dream, and of course it's all not happening consciously that I'm going to decide to just keep on sleeping, but you just keep on sleeping because you have this like a great movie playing out in your dream, and that was basically what was happening. So what was happening in my dream is there was this crush that I had back in the 90s, and in this, I haven't even thought about the guy for like years and years and years. And it's so weird. Like sometimes you have these dreams where like a guy, no, like a person just pops into your dream that you haven't even, you honestly have not even thought about for years. I don't even know. We don't even we're not even connected on social media with this guy. So I have no idea where the heck this came from. But in this dream, he was trying to court me. Uh, and we were going on like our first date in the dream, and it was going really swimmingly well. Oh my gosh. But yeah, anyhow, onto worm stuff. So I'm looking at the sky. Do you guys notice anything about the sky? Is this a bug, or have they already implemented like the sky stuff? Like the sky is all gray, guys. Is this intentional? I thought they were going to implement the new like lighting stuff much later. I'm honestly surprised. I wonder if this is a bug though. Do Jensen, do you see this as well, that the sky is all gray? And has it been this way all day long? So anyhow, welcome to you all who are here. And what we do every single Tuesday is that we go and explore a new place that I've never been to before in Wurm. And I have a special map for that. So for those who don't know what this game is, this is Wurm Online, a Sandbox MMO, my favorite game that I've been playing for many years now. And what we do every single Tuesday, let me just open this map up here. What we do every single Tuesday is we visit an area that we've never been, or that I have never been to before. Hello, Boom Shakala. A rite of death on Xanadu, says Du Jensen. If you activate the UI, it should tell you. Is that what happens when there's a rite of death? Activate the UI, it should tell you. You mean in the event? Is it from logging on? Not seeing anything in the event window, at least. I don't know. I really don't know. This has never seen the sky look this way in Wurm before. But anyhow, yeah. So we have been doing this for several months now, where every single Tuesday we go and visit an area I've never been to because the game is so vast. And what you see here before you are PvE servers, all the PvE servers of Wurm. And all of the blue dots represent the places we've been to over the last Tuesdays, over the past few months. And I'm trying to remember where we were last time. It was Celebration, right? Was it this one? I think it was. Yes, I think this is where we were last Tuesday on Celebration. Actually, I can see it from my Photoshop. That spot, yes, that was the spot we were on last Tuesday. Anyhow, all of the other areas you see that are uncolored are places I've never actually been to before, because the lands are so vast in Wurm. Yes, it was celebration. Oh, the buff icon says do chance. Let's see. Ah. Rite of Death. Rite of Death is in effect protecting your soul from the nether world. Huh. So is this normal, Du Johnson, that the Rite of Death does this thing to the sky? I've never, in all of the 6.5 years of playing this game, I've never seen the sky look that way. Interesting. Yeah, so what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to press this button, this magical pick destination button, and it will plonk down a little marker, and hopefully it will plonk down right on an area that we have not visited yet. And we'll just have to keep trying until we do get a spot like that. So let's just get right to it. 3, 2, 1, pick destination. And we are going to Xanadu, it seems. We had a couple of times to Xanadu. This is actually right in the center of Xanadu. And I haven't ever been to the center of Xanadu. So I guess we're staying on Xanadu today. And considering the fact that it's sort of like an equal distance from all sides, there is no use in us really sailing over any server borders today. So I think what we'll do is, so this pink dot is where my island is, and I think what we'll do is we'll just sail up to maybe this spot, and then I'll go by foot the rest of the way up here. I think that's what we'll do. So let's take a screenshot of that and replace this little image over here. So Xanadu, right smack dab in the middle of Xanadu. Okay. And we'll save that. And just make sure that that updates on the stream. So there's the old one. And then when we replace this, yes, it updated. Good. Good. And hello, Draco. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Stacy. Welcome. It has been a while. How are you doing, Stacy? I hope you're staying well and healthy. What has been happening in your life, Stacy? Tell me all about it. Don't press this button. And you have never seen the Rite of Death before, says Du Jensen. I see. And Boom Chocolat, there's a rift spawn on Xanadu. Is it in that area today? Huh. Du Jensen says, but the other global Rite casts give a special color as well. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, Draco, that's so sweet. And the same to you. How are you doing, by the way, Draco? I know you have to still go to work, right? Are you still having to go to work? Because I'm kind of worried about you, actually, Draco. I hate the thought of you having to go to work. You know, with the health conditions that you have. Wolfmare, plenty of tunnels. And hello, Wolfmare. And Retro Farron, hello. So, Farron, have you done your first stream? I've been like watching for your first stream of this other. This is Farron, isn't it? Or is that like, well, I guess it's not really a secret if you have your name right there in your username. So I've been sort of trying to see whether you've done a stream yet, and I haven't seen one. Looks to be the Hellhound Trail. Wolfmare, no. And indeed, Retroferin, it is morning for me in a way, because even though it is now almost 7 o'clock p.m. here in Finland, I actually only woke up at about an hour ago because my sleeping schedule is out of whack again. And Stacy, work is happening. You hate to have to go to work. Life is lethal. Oh no, Stacy. Oh no. Oh gosh, I feel so worried about everyone out there who has to go to work and can't stay home and isolate. For us, we're still in self-isolation. It's been weeks now since I've last stepped out of this apartment. So we're doing good. We're staying healthy over here. Boom Shakala Rift spawn is on the top of a mountain more to the northeast. I see, I see. Do you have the coordinates, Boom Shakala, for the rift? Just kind of like curious where that might be. And you're still working, Draco. Oh no. And you sent me a friend request, Draco. Where did you send it? Like in Twitch or Discord, or where did you send it? Stacy, yes. I know, Stacy. I'm so bad. I've been promising that portrait for you for months now. Oh, bad cats, bad cats. I haven't forgotten about it though. And you love your work though, Stacy. I'm glad to hear that. And it is you, Farron. Okay. First stream happened on Saturday, did it? Did you have the VODs turned on, Retro, so that it will save a VOD? I'm going to have to go and watch that later on. Twitch maybe, says Draco. Okay, I'll check that later. Rift is near Summerholt, G21. Okay, G21. Let me just actually mark that here, and we should probably mark also the location that we're going to today. Let's see. What was it? Over here? So there's this little dippy thing here. Dippy thing. Right there. And it's actually right on this little dot here. So that's where we're going to today. And then the rift is G21. Okay, G21. G20. Oh, okay. It's actually kind of far away. Okay. So we're not gonna, I don't think we're gonna go and check that after all. I thought we could maybe just walk by there today, but no, that's a little bit too far away. Yeah, Draco, it is a little bit like that for sure. So what are we doing in Wurm? Asks Stacy. Well, today, Stacy, every Tuesday we actually go and visit a random location in Wurm that I've never been to. So everything you see on the map that doesn't have a blue dot, I've never been to those places. These are all PvE servers. I've just squished the images of their maps together, so they're not like actually squished together like this. This is just for the purpose of showing this. Oh, thank you so much, Draco. 3-month subscription now. Thank you so much. And Draco, you know, well, what can I say? Thank you very much. And Retro, it was, or I should call you, I'm just going to call you Farron, because otherwise if I just say Retro, then everyone will think I'm talking about retrograde. Okay, so Farron, it's up there, but it was more of a setup stream that morphed into more. Okay, I'll have a look later on. Very excited to see what you're doing there, and Farron. And in general, like, Farron, is it okay for me to sort of explain what you are up to? I don't want to reveal anything if you don't want to, like, talk about that yourself. No, Stacy. Well, the rifts, there's a lot of killing going on. It's basically a mob spawn that happens once in a while. A whole bunch of really nasty mobs spawn that cannot be soloed at all, and so all the people go to these rifts. They're sort of like, what is it, Stacy, called in Ultima Online again, where the boss, like, there's these waves of like mobs, and then there's the big boss at the end. I forget the terminology in Ultima Online, but it's like that in Wurm. And Boom Shakala, it would be cool if somebody streamed a rift just to show that aspect of the game. Yeah, Boom Shakala, we actually had one of our Wurm Roulette streams where we ended up actually going to a rift. But that was like months ago. But there is a stream that we did where I filmed the whole thing, or we streamed the whole thing rather. And Farron, it is out there now. Okay, so Farron, of course, you all know as the legendary Brian of the Factional Fight Brothers. Probably the most beloved, famous, cherished, wonderful Wurmian streamers and content creators, YouTubers that are out there, everyone who has played Wurm knows about the Factional Fight Brothers and their wonderful tutorial videos and streams over so many years. And of course, the amazing trailer that Brian did several years ago. It's still my favorite trailer for Wurm. Actually, should we just look at that? Let's just look at that quickly. I want to show that for anyone who has not seen that. It is like, I just love watching it every single time. I think it's actually on the, is it on the front page of Wurm Online even? I could swear I saw it here. Factional Fight trailer. Is it this one? No. Yes, it is this one. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this thing, and then I'll tell you all about what Farron is up to. Let's put that on pause and expand that a bit. Let's actually go right into the page so we don't get those stupid banners in the background there. So I remember when I first started playing Wurm Online, and I saw this trailer, and I was like, oh my god, this is such an amazing game. So here we go, guys. Let's put a little bit more volume. That is just so amazing. So amazing. I just love that feeling. Like the music is perfect. Perfect for that trailer. And it has this sort of build up and this feeling of epicness, and just how that really, really like showcases everything that is so amazing about Wurm. And that's many, many years old, and it still holds its own today, even though of course the graphics are much better these days and so forth. But yeah, anyhow, so Farron, that is Farron from the Factional Fight Brothers, and Farron has just recently opened his very own channel for doing some theming stuff. So Farron, maybe if you want to like explain a bit further. I forget the software that you're doing the theming for, but basically you are making these sort of like templates for this software with different graphics, different layouts, basically the same functionality, but they have like different looks to them, so people can, I guess they can download those. Yes, blast from the past indeed. Yeah, I probably, you would be better at explaining more about that than I would. But it looks really amazing, like what you're doing there. And so everyone, do go and check out Farron's other channel. Let me just shout out that as well, just to give the link. Let's see if that works. That should work. Oh, Spotify music. Yes, it is working. And that was a very cute little image that Retro's girl, a fiance made of Retro. And Retro colored that in him very self in Photoshop as well. Very cute. Let's actually, you know what, guys? There's a whole bunch of stuff to discuss still that I want to sort of go through, but let's set sail. Let's get going, and let me just check and make sure that what is this horse doing? What the heck? Why is this horse standing there? Horsey, have you been on a... Has this horse, like, escaped? I do believe this horse has escaped the pen, guys. Let's get this horse out of here. And you see all this junk here, guys? So, Cats found an abandoned deed. And I hauled all that stuff home. I'm such a pack rat. Actually, let me just leave that horse there for a moment. What is up with this escaped horse over here? And I will catch up with everything you guys are saying in a moment. Let's just set sail first. Sad Lightning, why are you moping here behind the house like that? Oh, of course I can't ride here. So let's just lead the horse. There seems to be a little bit of lag, by the way. A little bit of lag today. Bad horsey. Bad horsey. Imagine if the horses in Wurm actually jumped over the fences once in a while and just like they randomly escaped. Okay. And let me just see, actually, examine the horse. Is this my horse to begin with? What if somebody came here with a horse and their horse got stuck here? Let's see. Very strange. I don't see the name of the parents, because if I would have seen the name of the parents, then I could have confirmed that it's indeed from my island. But let's just stick this horse in there for the meantime, and let me just grab everything we're going to need for our adventure today. So let me make sure we have the tent with us, and I'll just leave all of my tools here as well. Tent, check. And let's put the tools away. We'll take one hatchet with us. Butchering knife, pickaxe, troll, we'll put that one away. And we'll definitely put... Oh, sturdy large chest skin. I wonder if I could is that something I can put in there? No, it's sort of stuck to your... Okay. I guess I wouldn't lose that if I died, would I? The sturdy large chest skin. By the way, guys, should we do like... Should we apply this large chest skin now that we are here? I have not applied it yet. I was waiting to see the different colors. Let's just look at the forum post quickly. So, for those who don't know, Retro organized, the community manager organized this April Fool's event where there was all kinds of lovely goodies, and one of those goodies was the chest skin that I guess Saruman has made, of course, and these are just so gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can't find the words to even like say how beautiful these are. And so Retro posted this image of how they affect the different wood types. Let me see, here it is. Somebody also, okay, there is this image. Let's just look at this image here. So I was waiting to see like what effect each one has, so I can decide what kind of chest I want to apply it to. So I'm almost thinking that I'm almost thinking the oaken would be the choice. It'd be a nice classic brown wooden chest with the golden thingamajigs on top. Oleander looks nice as well, but that would require, that requires you to have those rift woods, I think. Walnut is a little bit too pinkish, the brown of that for me. I think I will go. Olive is nice as well. It kind of looks like a gold chest, doesn't it? But I think I will go with the oaken wood. So let me see, do I have any oaken wood chests here? And if I don't, we can just quickly make one. Maple wood, cedar, cedar, cedar. Of course, most people would have made a cedar chest. Maple wood, pine. Let's make a quick oaken wood chest. Let me see what that... but before I do that, let me just catch up with what you guys are saying here. Stacy, we kill some people? Stacy is a renowned PvPer. And Draco, no. I am not the face of Wurm. I would definitely think that the Factional Fight Brothers are probably the number 1, at least in my opinion. Let me see. And Stacy, even you agreed that Wurm looked great. Like all the stuff that it offers. Absolutely. Sort of like UO2. And Draco says, epic trailer. Indeed, indeed. And Erroneous Gaming, welcome by the way. You started just after Pristine was introduced, and the first video you saw of Factional Fight Brothers was of the multi-story where Griffith entered the scene riding a bear. Draco says, that should also say the only limit is your time. Yes, that would be nice. That would match it very well. Yes, lots has changed, Du Jensen, for sure. And Erroneous Gaming, you missed the old Swan Neck Corbita. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen those ships looking different than what they are. I think they were those models when I first started. And Stacy has a YouTube link. Let's see what this is about.
Writing's not that easy.
Let's see what this is. Oh, it's like a song. Okay. Well, we're not going to listen to any songs here that because it'll get demonetized the video. The music we hear right now, it's all game music, so it doesn't demonetize. And Retro, you'll be creating themes. So the proper explanation is you'll be creating themes to the program Launchbox, which is a game's front end. Wolfmare, not another one. Oh, did you mean like Xanadu, or what did you mean by not another one? Onion999 collapses in a corner. Hello, Onion. How are you doing? How come you collapsed, Onion? I hope you're feeling okay. Stacy, so this is my warehouse. So on my island, I have several different houses, and this is where I keep all my junk. This is just like I just dump all my junk in this one. Punch horse. Hello, Jcast. Welcome to the stream. Erroneous. You mean you don't have a spreadsheet of all your horses? Amateur. I used to, Erroneous. I used to use that. What was it called? The worm. Not the Worm Helper, but that little program. I forget now what it's even called. I used to track them on there, but then I gave up. It was just too much work, and I don't bother anymore. And Stacy, you still don't get this game. Red chest. No. So you're staying in isolation, Onion, and you have tonsillitis. Oh no. Oh no, Onion, that must be so horrible. Do take care of yourself. Alder's Worm Assistant, says the parser. Granger tool, that's the one, yes. Yeah, the red one in the earlier picture, Stacy, that's my favorite as well. But that one is actually that is something that you would have to dye to get that color. And this one that I'm going to choose, that is going to be dyeing. You can dye that one as well. The parts are pink. No wonder I can't do art. Stacey, I don't have the song request working actually at all. I don't have that like turned on. The parser, KatsPurr, Voice of Wurm, even Retro says, "Wow, there's many of us who of course stream the game, and everyone is wonderful in their own particular way." And Stacy has to go. Okay, see you later, Stacy. Stay safe out there. Yes, Wolfmare, another disbanded deed that I've carted off for safekeeping. Yes. So you know how many, like, okay, guys, do you know how many large chests I saved from this place? I swear that, like, you don't see them because they're all just dumped in one pile. But I swear it must have been at least 150 large chests. They were all in these things, these crate racks. And it was a huge deed. And so I brought, and since I'm completely out of large chests because I have a whole bunch of all of my large, not chests, crates, sorry. All of my large crates are actually filled to the brim with sandstone that I got from Nasiwa. So I thought, hey, it took me an entire day to haul them all back as well. Yes, Granger, indeed, erroneous. Oh, Onion, you can see my neck from space at the moment. Oh no. Farron, you know who I think should narrate the next Wurm trailer? I think that Drongo's voice is perfect for that. He has this deep, smooth voice, and he's a wizard with words anyhow, you know. I think his voice would be just perfect for that. He's really good. He has that kind of narrative voice. Yes, so large chests. Let's see now. Yeah, I said chests by mistake. I meant to say crates. So let's make, what was it, an oaken wood that we were gonna make? Oaken wood, I think it was, wasn't it? Oaken wood, yes. I would go for the oleander, but since it's the rift wood that you need for that, and I don't have that, so let's go for oaken wood, and let me just see what that actually entails to build one of these things. Let's see. Large chest. I swear all of these large chests I have in my warehouse are the ones that I just hauled from like abandoned deeds over the years. So 2 ribbons, 2 planks, and small nails. Easy peasy. Okay. I should have all of these materials good to go. 2 planks. So let's make sure those are oaken wood. We do have oaken wood planks. Good, good, good. Then we need 2 ribbons from our metal BSB. And then 1 small nails. There's 1 small nails. 1. Okay. So we start off with a ribbon and a plank. Okay. And I know this is a little bit small. I have the smaller UI settings right now. Ribbon and a plank. And large chest. Let's go into a nicer space that we have actually some room here. Okay. Not enough space. Let's just go outside then. Let's go into the sunlight. And Draco, you love chests of all sizes. All to put my booty in, yes. All of that loot. Indeed. Okay, there is the starting piece of the chest. And let's just add that to the crafting window. Let's actually go here so the sun is facing it. Add the nails. Too far. And then it is missing the plank, the second plank. And the ribbon. Oh, we need actually much more, many more planks. Okay. Seems I checked. I wasn't really paying attention. And it actually needs 2 more ribbons as well. No, hold on, 1 more ribbon. How did I look at the ingredients incorrectly? Okay, so 3 more planks, 1 more ribbon. 3 more planks, 1 more ribbon. Three and 1. Good. Okay, here we go. And Onion, your medication is making this chat sound very racy. Oh, speaking of booties, oh no, Onion. So if you say some weird stuff on the chat tonight, we understand it's because of your medication. So I guess you're on antibiotics right now, Onion, due to the tonsillitis. No, you can't put a coin slot in a chest, Draco, I'm afraid. And 1 more plank, then this will be finished, and then we'll apply the skin to it. And see what that looks like. Because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the chest skin live yet, guys. I never got around to making it. Okay, so let me just tilt that so we have a nice, beautiful 3D view there, like a perspective view. And here we go. Where is the chest skin? Right here. Okay, guys, are we ready? Oaken wood chest. Apply skin. And here goes the progress bar. Whoa, there it is, guys. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How does it look when we open this? Oh, did you see how beautifully it opened as well? Does it open that smoothly and slowly, actually? That is so cool. Nice job, Sarah Man. Beautiful, beautiful chest. Now, if only we could get the rest of the Wurm graphics to this quality level. Slowly but surely, I'm sure we're going to get there. So, very nice. I'm very happy with that. So what is next? I will haul that back to my my house later on. So what is next? Let's just do a check through all the stuff that we need. So we have our booze, we have some food, we need some fresh water actually. I think I have some in the barrel. Always need to have some fresh water with us. Let me just set this measuring jug to 5 kilograms. And just grab some water from this this barrel over here, like so. Cotton. We should grab some cotton as well, so we can bandage ourselves if it gets if the situation gets dicey. 20 cotton, I think, shall be fine. Oh, and let's leave that metal brush here. And I think I have everything else that I need. Yeah, that should be good. And we do have some signs, some wooden signs in the ship. Speaking of which, oh, let's grab our horse, by the way. Horsey, where did I leave you again? Uh-oh. Oh, right here. Where did I leave my gnar? Did I leave it over here? Or yes, there it is over there. Okay, good. But I think that the animal, the creature cages are over on the other side of the island, so we're just going to have to sail over there quickly. Let's just have the horse swim after us in the boat. Raise the anchor. And do I have a small barrel? Hey. Before we go anywhere, let's just grab a small barrel with us so that we can put the water in that and also the extra bit of food. Almost forgot about a small barrel. Let's see. I'm sure I have some extra ones over here. I should have at least small barrel. Yes, there's tons of them. Okay, good. Almost forgot about that. And let's put the water from the measuring jug in there. Good. Now I am set to go. And we'll just go get that creature cage from the other side. I really need to sort all this garbage that I salvaged from that abandoned deed. Such a mess. Look at that. Yes, Draco, and it's just going to get better. I have so many interesting things that I want to talk about today. And Erroneous Gaming, it would be nice if the padlock showed up on the clasps. That is a point. Draco, put some coins in there and put it in your boat. Can you make a coffin? Yes, Draco, you can. You can make coffins in this game. And Dujansen, the opening sound has changed as well. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Hello, Tyler Tuxton. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Fill it with gold coins, says Erroneous, and throw it in the sea or not. And Draco, if you could make a coffin, you would drag it with you. This land is our land. Hello, Viking. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Viking here, guys. So some of you have probably already noticed, but for those who have not, and let me just actually, yeah, I think this is going to work. So a few days ago, I bought Elite Dangerous, and I had my very first stream playing Elite Dangerous, which is a space simulation game, sort of like EVE Online, and sort of like Star Citizen. And actually, you know what, guys? We don't even need our creature cage today because we're staying on Xanadu. I almost forgot. So actually, we'll just have the horse swim after us on the boat. That's right. So Horsey, you're coming with us since we're staying on Xanadu. So yeah, I started playing Elite Dangerous, and I have to admit I'm kind of hooked on it now. And Viking here, very kindly, so Viking happened to be on that stream in the chat and was helping me and giving so much good advice, which I really, really appreciate, Viking. Thank you again for that. We need to get the sails down, by the way. Yeah, let's get these sails down. So, what was I gonna say? Yes, Elite Dangerous. And so I followed Viking, and I was watching Viking's Elite Dangerous stream yesterday, and he was so graciously, he was out there doing his own thing, mining, and then I came on to the chat, and he offered to help me with any questions I have, and he interrupted his own things that he was working on in the game just to help me out. And I am, what can I say, Viking? That was very, very gracious and very, very kind of you. And I spent quite a bit of time on his stream as he was sort of showing me the stuff that I hadn't sort of figured out. And by the way, Viking, I can tell you that after the stuff that you helped me with, I went and played a bit of Elite Dangerous, and now I'm actually on my way to that, I forget the name of the area, but you know the area I'm trying to get to. And I got quite far. I think I got like 1/3 of the way already. And so I'm out of the newbie zone there now. And let me actually do a shout out for Vikings stream as well. So if anyone out there, I know there's a lot of Wurmians who actually also play Elite Dangerous. So if you're interested in a very lovely and friendly Elite Dangerous stream, this is the place to go to. And let me just make sure that is actually working. And it should be. Yes, it is working. Good, good, good. Yeah, Viking, by the way, have you ever seen Wurm Online? This is a Sandbox MMO. It's almost 15 years old, and I've been playing this now for over 6 years. And it is just a fantastic, fantastic Sandbox MMO. And it's my favorite MMO, like out of all of them right now. I've been playing MMOs since the late 90s. I first started with Ultima Online, then I moved on to Dark Age of Camelot, Anarchy Online. Oh God, there's so many that I've been playing over the years. World of Warcraft, Star Wars: The Old Republic, Guild Wars 2, and I've tried, of course, you know, a billion of them. But this is the one that I am really sort of dedicated to and just can't stop playing. It never gets old for me, this game. And even though the graphics might be a little bit like old schooly, it just makes up for it in game depth and just like the freedom that you have in this game. So what the heck is going on over there? What the heck is going? Hold on. Let's just stop here. Pink Giraffe. A player called Pink Giraffe is climbing up the mountain. It looks like a newbie. Or maybe it's a veteran who has like stripped away all of their like stuff so that they would be as light as possible. Now Pink Giraffe is like looking around. Who waved to me? Let's just spy a little bit more. What the heck is going on over here? Let's just sail by slowly. So is Pink Giraffe gonna like climb up this entire mountain? Uh-oh, now he's... Oh, a crate. How was... What is going on? How did he plonk a crate down like that? Because you're not able to actually carry crates. So he's pushing a crate down. What is he up to? He doesn't even have a boat down here. What? Oh no, what the heck is going on? This poor guy, has he lost it? Has he lost his mind? Oh no! Now he's swimming away. Oh my gosh, what is going on? So he put a crate up there, an empty crate, and then he swam away. That is just one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen on these Wurm streams. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe he's gonna make like, he might be making like, but you would think that if he had a crate up there, it would be like full of planks and nails, so he could make like a fence system to get up the mountain. So for those who don't know about Wurm, in Wurm, it is probably possibly the only MMO that I know of where you can seamlessly explore every single inch of the land. You can swim, you can sail the seas, you can climb up the highest mountain. There are no artificial barriers, there's no instancing, there's no loading of any when you go into like a tunnel or anything. You can actually climb an entire mountain if you find a way to have enough stamina to go up. And one way is to actually drink booze as you go up. That will give you stamina boost. But what the heck is up with that guy? I wonder what he was up to. Was he trying to get to this place? Because somebody has like surface mined the rock down and made a deed up there. Oh, was it Schmerich that lives up there? I can't remember now. It was somebody. I can't remember the name. But anyhow, yeah, so that's another thing about Wurm, for those who don't know, is you can terraform the land. So somebody, this just used to be a wild mountain. Somebody decided to chip down the surface of the rock all the way down and then make themselves a home up there. And they probably have a tunnel going in somewhere, so you can tunnel into the mountains. Like, I really can't think of any other MMO where you can do stuff like that. So, wow. Okay, so, and we're actually going to be passing by Chabney's place. He lives up here. So, let's get back to the chat here and see what you guys are talking about. Hello there, Jimbo. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Joelle. Welcome to the stream. A perfectly normal thing to do. Yes. Yes, in the case of Wurm, a perfectly normal thing. Yes. It was so bizarre, though. Poor guy. I hope I didn't embarrass him by spying on him with my handy dandy spyglass. And hello, Corpse Weehoo. Nice to see you. Let me just I'm just scrolling back with the chat here. Let's just see what you guys are talking about. Way back here. Okay, Viking pulls up a chair and sits to listen. Parser, you can't go out and play until you clean your room. And Tylo Tungsten asks, will you be playing some more Elite? I will absolutely be playing some more. I'm going to be streaming Elite sometime later this week. I'm pretty addicted to it, I have to admit. And Tylo says, X4, yet another space sandbox series, had an expansion recently, and you're tempted to get it now. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to have a look. Oh, was that insulting to say that it was like Eve and Star Citizen Viking? Oh, no. So yes, Stu Jensen. Now we're going to get Viking to start playing Wurm, aren't we? And Viking feels at home in this ship. Oh, that's true. This has the Viking, these shields, doesn't it? So the guy that we were just looking at climbing up sent me a message that I feel so violated, and I had my homework pants on with holes in places. I'm sorry, Pink Giraffe. I'm sorry. If you're here in the chat, I'm sorry. It was cute though. You looked very adorable climbing up that mountain. Oh my gosh. And Corpse Weehoo, you miss Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah, it was, I had such an immensely good time in Star Wars The Old Republic up until the point that I had my first character fully like leveled up, and I'd done the complete story with her, and then I got really bored of it after that. Erroneous. Yep, perfectly normal. Nothing to see here. Naked free climbing, says the parser. Viking says, right now, Elite Dangerous is having a beta with update to the game. Fleet carriers, sail away. Erroneous, the draw distance of crates is shorter than players, so it popped into view. Oh, that's probably what happened. You're right, Erroneous. That's true. Man, the oars, says Viking. He's probably raiding a dropped deed. The parser, coronavirus isolation madness. Yes. Have you guys noticed, by the way, on social media, we are starting to see more and more videos of people who are like bored out of their skulls and they're doing all kinds of weird stuff at home. It's quite funny, actually. And Friendly Kitten, my volume is low. So the volume for the game, Friendly Kitten, or which part? I guess I'm guessing that the microphone should be okay. Just let me know, Friendly Kitten. Yes, indeed, a longboat, very Vikingish. This is called a nar in this game, but totally is like a Viking longboat, yes. So where am I headed? Asks Joelle. So let's have a look at the map. The map, where did you go? So our destination today, Joelle, is right smack dab, pretty much smack dab in the middle of Xanadu. And I have never been to this area, so it's going to be interesting to see what that looks like. So what we're doing right now is we're just sailing here along this area here. I will probably park my, what we'll do, maybe we'll sail through here, and maybe I'll park my ship over here, and we'll go by foot the rest of the way. I think we'll do it like that. And Friendly Kitten was just so much noise at Rift. Oh, were you at your first Rift, Friendly Kitten? So Friendly Kitten has just recently started playing Wurm as well, and you're totally hooked now, aren't you, Friendly Kitten? And Friendly Kitten lives on Drongo's beginner deed. And it was just so much noise at the Rift, Friendly Kitten. So guys, can you just confirm that everything is okay with the volumes of the stream? Like, let me just see about the volume of Wurm, actually. I might have to raise that just a smidge. Yeah, that's a little bit on the quiet side. Let's put it up there. But yeah, let me know, guys, if it's off. I do sound great, Joelle? Okay, good to hear. Thank you very much. So, guys, as we're sailing here, I have some other stuff that I want to talk to you about. And I was kind of like on the fence whether I wanted to share this or not in this way. But what the heck? Let's do it. So, something happened a couple of days ago on the official Wurm Online stream that Retro, the community manager, holds. So some of you already know this, some of you don't, but let me just share. So I did save a clip of this. So let's just mute Spotify here for a moment.
So what did we give out? So we gave those chest skins and Mark and KatsPurr. Do you mind if
Hold
I make a little...
Do I have the volume of that? It is at the top volume, so it just sounds so quiet right now. But it should be working. Okay. Maybe I'll just mute Wurm for now. Actually, let's just mute that for a moment. I think this will be better.
skins and Mark and KatsPurr. Do you mind if I make a little comment or a little bit of tidbit of gossip, spill a little tea, or do you want to? You don't mind? Many of you know KatsPurr, aka Malena, as an absolutely lovely Wurmian, one of the most polite, friendly, and lore-loving Wurmians out there. I remember she raised some issues with the indie anniversary event because it wasn't old-timey sounding enough. I used modern sounding words, which I found hilariously cute. And I also took on board as like, yeah, okay, next time I do one, I'm gonna totally do it old school, like old Wurmian. Yes, she's also known for having an eyeball licking fetish, which is incredibly funny, considering the other day she sent this to me. We were talking about something. Where is it? I mentioned that I was a little bit tired, and so she, completely unconnected, polished my eyeballs until they're bright and shiny. So I had to ask, with your tongue. It was so much fun. She just sometimes someone just accidentally lobs you such a soft ball, and you can't help. You just wind up and crack. She's gone quiet now. She's like, oh no, she's probably like melting down. Zerchek, thanks for the follow. But yes, that aside, she's also known for doing amazing horse art. She is responsible for basically all the interesting horse colours in Wurm. She's also known for being an amazing Ven streamer, covering her Wurm Roulette series. I don't know if I can do a shout out here, but let's see if I can get a link. I would just like to say she has joined the Wurm Online team to provide assistance with some areas that she feels is very important. Things like marketing shots. She is spending some time working with us on the UI, doing a little bit of advising there. But yes, she is officially a member of the Wurm team, and I would like to first of all congratulate her, thank her for being here, and just I'd love to see you all give a big round of applause to her. And if you don't already, follow her. Make sure you follow her. It's not a permanent role. It is just for 3 months as we build up towards a Steam launch. But I've wanted her on the team for years. Years and years. She has been an amazing person, and I am so glad she has agreed to come on, even if just for a temporary basis.
So that was the bit of news that I wanted to share, guys. And thank you so much, Retro, for, I know you're out there somewhere. Thank you so much for the kind words. I literally went quiet as he was saying that, because I mean, what do you say to that, right? But yeah, guys, I am going to be helping out the Wurm team for a few months, and let's just try and make this Steam launch as epic as possible. So I'm going to try and help out with any of the marketing stuff that we're going to be needing, and I have a whole list of things that I want to work on. So yeah, guys, that is what's happening. But yeah, it's just a temporary little thing, and we'll see what happens after that. But it's most likely just going to be for 3 months. Let me just put the music back on. And so, where are we right now? We are just turning this corner. I think we already passed by Chabney's spot over there. Thank you very much, guys. And you saw the VOD, Du Jensen. Thank you. Yes. So Draco, I will be working on marketing graphical assets, and possibly I'm not sure if there's going to be any video stuff. Probably not. But you know, things like marketing screenshots, banners, backgrounds, things like that. Good evening, Ginger Nuts. Welcome to the stream. And Ginger Nuts, I'm trying to think now. Where did I see your name? Were you on, you were on Vikings stream. That's right. Yesterday, weren't you? You were also giving some advice there. Thank you again for your advice as well on Viking stream yesterday. And welcome to my stream. Here I stream mostly Sandbox MMOs, and we are playing Wurm Online today. I stream that every Tuesday. Chabney, you saw me sneaking past. Oh, I forgot to actually check with my spyglass whether you were there or not. Oh, unmute Wurm as well. Yes, thank you very much, the parser. Yes. There we go. Erroneous. It won't be 3 months. Once you're in, they'll lock the door. They'll do anything to keep you on the team. Well, Erroneous, you know, of course, the Wurm team is a very small one, and I actually wasn't aware of quite how small it is before. It is very tiny, and of course, you know, it's a tiny game, tiny community, tiny budget. So I totally understand if let's see what happens with the Steam launch. If the Steam launch is a huge success, who knows what happens after that, right? But yeah, I'm just happy, to be quite honest. I'm just happy to be able to help out with this Steam launch in any way that I can, so that it's going to be just the most amazing launch, and that we'll get. The more people we have in the game, the more it makes Wurm Online a better game for all of us. So let's hope that it's a really successful launch. Yeah, I think it's. I don't think Parser. I don't think it has anything to do with what they want. It's more about like budget. So there's only so many like spots in the team that they can really afford to pay salaries for. To be quite honest, so if we make this game like a huge success, well, of course, Wurm is never going to be like a something on the same level as World of Warcraft or Star Wars: The Old Republic or any of these bigger titles, but if we are able to make it more successful than it is now, that's all going to contribute to making just Wurm even better in the future, as they're going to be able to, afford to do more. Oh, thank you, Draco. Rolfing 3 months. Hold on. Where? Oh, we need to go underneath the bridge over here. That's right. I do hope I still have my horse with me. Do I? Yes, the horse is faithfully swimming there after the ship. Draco, yes. So in the Steam launch, there's going to be 2 new servers, a PvP and a PvE server. But even though you will be able to access the new servers from both the Steam launcher and this launcher, and vice versa, you will be able to access the old servers and the new servers from the Steam launcher as well. You will not be able to travel between the new servers and the old servers, at least in the beginning. Who knows, whether they ever connect them or not. There has not been any word on that. I don't know any more than you guys do about that thing. Yes, Friendly Kitten, I do hope. Yeah, Friendly Kitten, we're only talking about a handful of people, really. Friendly Kitten, you can actually see I think it's in the Wurm credits somewhere. You can see what the size of the team is. But it is very small. I mean, when you think that they're doing an entire MMO with this. And hello between 2 spaces. If Steam launch misses the coronavirus lockdown period, the numbers will be really low, because by then everyone will want to be as far away from home and screen time as possible. Yeah, it's interesting times for sure between 2 spaces, and if I didn't already say so, welcome to the stream. That is having a very interesting effect on many things, isn't it? It is. It'll be interesting to see how things play out. Draco, the entire team, actually, they all work remotely. So there's not a studio where people work in. So actually that kind of working method really works well for me. So it's kind of a good match in that respect. NSA, hello, welcome to the stream. Faithfully swimming there, tied to a ship going 20 kilometers an hour. Oh no, NSA, you're basically waterboarding the poor horse. Oh my god. I don't know, NSA, your jokes are the worst, but you get me laughing every single time. I don't know what it is about the things that you say, but and Draco, the guy who split off to Minecraft, took most of the staff. So Draco, where did you hear this? I haven't heard anything like that, actually. It might end up as a seahorse, says Du Jensen. Wolfmare, give the horse some planks so it can water ski. Oh my gosh. That was even worse. Yeah, Draco, but I haven't heard anything. Is this just your assumption? Because I have never heard anything like that. My assumption is that on the contrary, this is of course just my assumption, maybe somebody can confirm, but I would assume that Notch was probably just doing the game himself when he started making Minecraft, and then he later on like added on team members. I don't think he stole any I don't think he took any worm devs with him. So let's not like spread any rumors like that if they're not like true, right? And maybe somebody can confirm. I'm assuming that Notch just went off and started like making his game on his own, and I don't think it was that kind of situation at all. Anyhow, I think we're almost at this spot now. It could be, Draco, that you just got that kind of impression when I've talked about Notch before, that he went off and made Minecraft. So for those who don't know, Wurm Online was originally developed by Notch and Rolf, two Swedish buddies, and then Notch went off and made Minecraft later on because he wanted to sort of he wanted to take a game similar in his own direction. So that's what Draco is sort of referring to here. So is that what you meant, Draco? Yeah. But you just said like that he took most of the staff. That I don't think that happened. I don't even know at that point whether there was any such thing as a staff. It could have very well been just Rolf and Notch together working on this, just the two of them at that point. Yeah. Okay, let's just make sure we don't like that we don't start any wrong like stories there. So yeah, no worries, Draco. So we are almost at this spot over here. And this is, we have now just entered this spot over here. And so we shall park the boat and start heading on foot over to our destination. And I remember actually we have, during a Wurm Roulette stream, we have come and parked our boat here before, haven't we? We have. So we're not going to actually look at, let me just look at the map again. Yes, this is colored. We have gone through this area, but we're going to have to go through it to get over to our destination. So actually, we are not going to stop and look at any of the deeds on the way, just because we've already looked at those. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just want to check and see whether or not this is perimeter. Yes, we can park right here. More. Okay, and let's grab one of the signs with us. Okay. And we should probably mark this. Did we? We did mark it already here. Yes. Good. Okay. J. Popper's deed asks Stu Jensen. Oh, hold on. Between two spaces says, back then Notch used to hang out in the Java gaming forums. I see. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I can imagine that they were, getting all the good info over there. So if we look at the geometry, Man, that is such a nice statue. I hope I get that statue one of these days. I might actually... No, that's a Hoda statue. That's right. It's beautiful. Just one of the most beautiful statues in Wurm, actually, in my opinion. There's actually a huge road over there. Should we go up this thing over here and see where that goes? We have gone up this same road in one of the earlier Wurm Roulette streams. I can't remember it all, though. How this works. And what we need to do is we need to get through this valley. So let's see if this road actually... Ooh, there's where we should go. Absolutely, let's turn east. And I do believe I am facing east now, am I not? East, yes, good. Okay. And between two spaces, you have the actual forum post of Notch introducing Minecraft to the Java gaming forum. Oh my gosh. How historic. What year would that have been between two spaces? Yes, Draco, I hope so as well. I hope so as well. I still can't get over how strange it is to see the worm sky like all grey like this due to that, what was it called again? The Rite of Death. Never seen the sky looking like that. (2006) oh, I see. Right, so it was like the same year that then Wurm Online launched. And if we need to get through that valley, I think... Decisions. Maybe we'll just go through here. So of course I could grab the community map, but I won't yet until if we get lost, then I'll grab the community map. But for now, I'm just going to try and figure this out on my own. Oh, it looks like the maple syrup is in season, guys. Still have not gotten around to ever gathering any maple syrup in this game. Really need to do that one of these days. So if we just look at the map and just zoom in a little bit. Oh, almost forgot to put the worm destination, or like our destination today, into view. So there we go. That's where we're trying to get to today. So right here, this spot. And right now what we're doing is we're traveling through this area, and we're trying to head east so that we can dip around this lake here and then start heading north. And I'm not going to use the signposts either at this point. We'll use those only in an emergency if we get super duper lost. And there seems to be a diagonal road here. That's good to keep in mind. So how is everyone doing out there? Has anyone gotten sick due to the stupid corona thing? Or are you, I hope very, very much that you're all staying healthy and safe and staying at home as much as you can, taking precautions. We're probably, me and my son, we've honestly, like I've lost track now. Is it like 4 weeks, 5 weeks? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. But we have not gone outside at all except to take the garbage. We have been ordering groceries online. We've had them delivered. And then what I do is I put the cold stuff into the into the fridge, the frozen stuff into the freezer, all of the dry goods, all of the room temperature goods, I leave. So they deliver them in these cardboard crates, and then I just leave them in the crates. I don't even touch them for a few days because, of course, the coronavirus, I think it was like, or COVID-19, I think it was that it lives for, what was it, 3 days on plastic and So it dies after 1 day on cardboard, but it can stay alive on plastic and metal for 3 days. So that's why I just leave them. I don't disinfect the groceries. I just leave them. Don't touch them for a few days. And in the fridge, I think if it's in the cold, it lives around the same time as in room temperature, but frozen stuff apparently can live for up to 3 months. So that's a bit of a problem. So who knows? Who knows what's lurking in my freezer right now? I'm just gonna have to like wash my hands every time I take something out of the freezer, just to be on the safe side. So, Erroneous Gaming, you've been self-isolating for the last 10 years. Just you and your PCs. Yeah. Well, actually, you know, Erroneous, me and my son, we're very much like homebodies, very much like we just love to do our stuff on our computers. And for us, we have not gone nuts or stir crazy or anything of the sort yet. It's just been like normal life for us, really, to be inside. We haven't had any problem with that. And we get along really well as well. So, you know, we haven't caused each other stress. I know a lot of families out there are dealing with, you know, sort of the surprise of what it actually is like to be indoors with your family for many, many days on end. I'm sure, especially those with smaller children, it must be really, really tough right now. Because a lot of the times the kids, especially the younger kids, you want them to be running around outside, working off their energy so they sleep well at nighttime. So I can imagine it must be a very challenging time for those who have toddler-aged kids right now. The older ones, of course, you can at least talk sense to them and they understand. But those toddler-aged kids, man, that must be challenging. And Wolfmare, being able to get a grocery order online would be nice. Not seen any available slots every time you've looked. So Wolfmare, have you tried reserving beforehand? So what I do is I reserve my next slot for like 3 weeks in advance, just to be on the safe side, because they fill up quite quickly over here as well. And look at those beautiful lights on the bridge, by the way. That looks very nice. So yeah, I get a delivery every 3 weeks, and as soon as I've gotten the delivery, I go and I make my next order. And oh, let's have a look at this view. So there's a little pond over there. So yeah, and thankfully with the order, I'm able to also edit it up until the last day before the delivery. I can still edit it, so I don't even have to stress about like in case there's something I forgot, I can always add that in. It's a pretty good system, and there's many stores doing that here in Finland. But yeah, it must be tough for places where there's no such service available. And also what they charge for delivery is something just like, I don't know, €9, I think it was, which is completely reasonable when you think that they do all the work of putting all the stuff together and then driving it over and hauling all those boxes up. So yeah, that's a nice view. So let me just have a look here and let's figure out where we are. So there is a desert over here. There is a pond over there. So I'm guessing, and then there's a big mountain starting right there. I'm guessing that where we are right now is probably right here. You can see a patch of desert. You can see a pond. I would assume that that's where we are. So let's just go to the left of this mountain and try and start heading northwards. I wonder if this tunnel goes through the mountain completely. I have a feeling that it does, doesn't it? Let me look at the map. Would we be fine with going through the entire mountain? Not really. I would prefer to actually start going through the forest. Let's see where this goes. And Joelle, Nora is driving you nuts. Your daughter, I think, right? Oh man, I can imagine, Joelle. So Joelle, what's your situation, by the way? Are you you're a teacher, right? So are you teaching your students online? I guess you must be doing that right now, right? Oh, here's a road. And yeah, I can totally empathize, Joelle. Because even that time when kids are like toddler age, that's honestly speaking quite challenging. Anyhow, it's probably the most challenging phase when you have kids is that toddler age. They're so cute, but oh my God, they are so demanding as well. They just squeeze all the life out of you in that phase. It's a beautiful little pond here for sure. And hello, Commander Dylan. Nice to see you. Welcome to my stream. And Commander Dylan was another very, very lovely person who was helping me when I was doing that first Elite Dangerous stream. Welcome, Commander Dylan. We are here playing. Have you heard of this game, Wurm Online? It's a sandbox MMO that I've been playing for many years now. It's going to be 15 years old next year. And so they told you not to go to the grocery store unless you absolutely have to. Do you, Commander Dylan, do you have like the possibility to order online, order groceries online? Oh, it's just a short tunnel, that one, Wolfmare, I see. And you're doing remote learning, Joelle. Okay, excellent that that kind of thing is set up for you. Oh my goodness. How are your students doing? Like I've actually seen that a lot of people have been saying how tough it is actually to teach online, both for the students and the teacher. Has that been like a good thing or a bad thing for you, do you think? And Draco, how old is my horse? Let me see. This is a young one actually. Mature fat Tahoe Flash. This is mature. How many weeks would this be old? I can't remember in weeks how old. Maybe this horse is maybe a month and a half old, something like that. But mature means that the horse is sort of like just ending the teenager phase. So if we think in human years, probably in their 20s, something like that. And Commander Dylan, you live in a rural part of the US, no grocery delivery. Oh no. So Commander Dylan, did you get a nice, good, juicy stock of like food, food into storage before, like, or what's your situation? Like, I guess you have to go and get like groceries once in a while at least if you don't have that food at home, right? And do Jen say, oh yes, for the parents as well. That's right, because the parents have to kind of like fill in as well for the teacher role on some level for sure. And I know you have many kids yourself, do Jensen. I can't remember now if any of your kids were they, how old was the youngest one? Because you have kids of all ages. So between two spaces, you found both the very first mention of Minecraft and also the very first mention of Wurm Online. Can you post links? Yes, absolutely. Between two spaces, do it. The youngest is 11. I see, Duchenson. Okay, so that's not too bad. So your kids, of course, they're very much in that that school age where the topics of that they're learning and stuff, that starts to be in that kind of like phase where even the adults don't know everything like what the kids are learning. Like I know if I would have to be teaching, you guys know I'm terrible at math, right? I know that if I would have to be teaching some, oh, we were here one time. I can remember. There's a lake over here. We visited this area, didn't we? There was this huge castle over here. I know if I would have to be helping out with my child's like math lessons, I would be completely hopeless and useless. And here is this nice entryway. Yes, we were here just recently, actually. We were over here. No, were we? Yes, we were over here pretty recently. So here is this this big lake. And let's just check here on the map. So I think we have arrived to this lake now, guys. And if we need to go northwards, we need to get around the lake. Okay. Should we go over the bridge, actually? Let's do that. Let's go over the bridge over to the east side. And that mountain is probably this one. You see the two peaks right there. Two peaks. That's quite a beautiful view, actually. You have this bridge going on in the two peaks of that mountain. So let's have a look here between two spaces. Let's have a look, see. So Notch is saying, let's just zoom in here quickly. How historical is this between two spaces? This is, I've never seen this. This is epic. So Marcus Persson, who is Notch, the creator of Minecraft, says, Wurm Online, it's going to be great. And there was the old link for that. Oh my gosh, we could actually, this probably not working. Let's just see. It's probably not, yeah, it can't be reached. That's fine. Let's look on the Wayback Machine. So for those who don't know, I think most of you do, there is this service that saves old websites. So you can look at your old websites from years back, or any website, if it has been like saved. So let's see if this is in the Wayback Machine. Browse history. It takes a while as it goes through. Okay, it's finding something. Hold on. So 2003. Okay, so the first time the first Wurm Online website was existing was 2003, December 7th. Oh, August 8th. Let's see the first. So it's only saved like little bits and pieces from here and there. Like, let's see if it opens this up. I should actually open. Oh, you can't open it in a new browser. Oh, no, hold on. Here we go. In a new tab. This page will move to Wurm Online later on, but don't go there yet. This is the first website for Wurm Online, guys. Right now, let's just read this for a moment. Right now, I have to get some lip balm on, guys, and I'm also going to have to take a little drink. Oh no. I just poured water all over my chest here. So what does it say? Right now, we're just a bunch of programmers working on Wurm Online, and none of us can draw better than this. Let's see if this actually works. Has Wayback Machine. Okay, Wayback Machine doesn't have whatever that might have been. So it was probably something pretty bad. It's very sad, I know. We need texture artists, 2D artists, icons for inventory mostly, 3D modelers, and 3D animators. We also need a lead artist to design the overall feeling for the game and make sure that all the art fits together. We can't pay you anything right now, but if you're the right guy, gal for the job, you'll get a nice portion of the revenue sharing program. So if you're an artistic kind of guy who wants nothing else than to design your own fantasy world, join us. Wow, look at this, guys. I'll give you the link here in Wayback Machine if anyone... I'm not going to read through all of that. Oh, NSA. Don't be naughty. Don't be naughty. So there's a whole bunch of screenshots. They just don't work. Oh, what a shame that doesn't work anymore. So there it is. The first... Okay, let's go back to Notch's post here. So it's a community-centric MMORPG where people build and run all the towns. Glances at Magicosum. Hopefully there won't be any bad blood for our two projects. I'm fairly sure there's room for both, and I'll probably end up as an active player in both. Oh, I see. So this is... So he's talking about... Notch is talking about two different games at this point, but he's talking about Wurm. So maybe he had made an earlier post. Maybe this is the other link that you gave there between two spaces. Let me just open that up as well. Java Gaming Marcus. Okay, so he's probably announced... So this is 2000 Minecraft, right? Minecraft... May 18th, 2009. Okay, so that would have been actually years after this one. This was posted July 15th, 2003. Okay, so I'm not sure what Notch means here when he says, I'm fairly sure there's room for both, and I'll probably end up as an active player in both. 2 projects. So had he started working on Minecraft already then, but it just wasn't released yet? I'm not sure. Interesting. I'm going to read through these later on. This is a huge part of history. So then, I guess this is where he announces Minecraft for the very first time. May 18th, 2009. He just gives a whole bunch of links mainly. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you for sharing those between 2 spaces. That was really fascinating to see, actually. Very interesting. And so, Commander Delane, and hello, Azulus Light, welcome to the stream. So, Commander Delane, you have about 2 weeks worth of food. After that, you're going to have to go out, right? Well, I'm glad you have something to work with right now, at least. But yeah, it does suck if there's no like services like that to deliver the groceries. Oh, this is a nice view as well of the 2 peaks of those mountains, just crossing this bridge right here. And Draco, 1 + 1 = awesome. Indeed. And hello, Suika, Internet Archive. Yes, that is such a great site, isn't it? Oh my gosh, you can still find my old my very first website is up there somewhere as well. I think it was 2006 1996 that I published my first website. Just was learning the HTML tags and looked at some tutorial online and put it together. Hello, Divine Metaphysics. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you join us here today. NSA is so naughty. So naughty. So, let's see. Where are we? Now we crossed the bridge and we are still on the shoreline of that lake. Let's just check here. So we are here somewhere, and basically what we have to do to get to this spot is, I think what we'll do, maybe we can just keep on going along the shoreline of this lake, and once we get to the end of it, we can travel east and through these mountains, because this looks like a really mountainous area that would be a pain in the butt to get through. So that feels like a good way to navigate. Again, I'm not going to use the signs, the highway signs. I'm not going to use the community map. I'm going to try and figure this out on my own. And we'll see if I'm able to navigate using that. So yes, let's stick to the left side of this, or the right side of this lake rather, and see how far we get. Man, that sky. That sky is so weird to look at now with that color. My goodness. Thank you so much for the subscription, Stacy. Thank you so much. 5 months. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Thank you very much for the support, Stacy. I'm very grateful. It's so weird to see the sky all red like that, guys. It's nice variation though, don't get me wrong. It's just really strange. So you were saying, Wolfmare, magiccosm.net is someone else's project. Oh, so Notch was not even talking about Minecraft in that post. He was talking about that other project plus Wurm, I see. And it has nothing to do... Notch had nothing to do with Magiccosm. I see. It existed before Wurm Online. I see. Hello, Prudo. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you join us. How are you doing tonight? Oh, Prudo, you ran into one of my signs last night. Or yesterday, rather. Oh my gosh. Did you notice, Prudo, did you happen to like notice what the date was on that? Was that from last year or this year? And Draco, Microsoft owns Minecraft these days. Yeah, isn't it crazy how far that game has come? And it's probably made Notch like millions and millions and millions of dollars. And Azulis, you guys are on 24 hours lockdown where you're at. So how are things going for you, Azulis? Do you have everything you need at home, and are you staying healthy yourself? And Commander Dylan, you've never heard of this game before. I see. Yeah. Well, you know, you're not the only one. This is a very what's the word? What's the word for undervalued? Like another word for that? Underrated. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Underappreciated game that a lot of people don't actually know about. So just a question, Commander Dylan, did you ever play Ultima Online back in the day? Because I think one of the best ways to describe this game is basically take Ultima Online and fuse that together with the freedoms of Minecraft with terraforming and just in general the building and like terraforming freedoms of Minecraft, and you pretty much have Wurm Online, like a sort of Ultima Online 3D version, basically. And NSA, how can you even call me naughty? She who spies on unaware half-naked newbies. Yeah, cats. Cats is evil. So what is this place? Let's have a look here. This is within the village of Halifax. I don't think I've been here before. Let's have a little sneaky peek here of the village of Halifax. Because now we're starting to get into an area that I don't think we have seen before. That's a quite interesting combination, by the way, using the pottery brick and the marble. I don't think I've seen that combination before. And there's a stairs upstairs. Okay, I'm not going to get off my horse for that because we don't want to lose our horse to the deed. And they have a tiny little space for the horse there. They need some enchanted grass in there. If that's... Oh, you can't get in here. Would it be... Yeah, I guess I can't. Like, I can enchant grass. I almost feel like enchanting that on their behalf because they can always replant it if they like, but I probably don't have permissions, and of course it's a little bit intrusive to go enchanting somebody else's. What if they don't want enchanted grass, right? I guess most people do want enchanted grass for their animals, but yeah. That ethically perhaps is not the... Oh, look how cool that looks, by the way. Look at that. You have the moon. Which one is this called? Ceres. The planet Ceres, or moon, or whatever that is, and the deed of Halifax. It's quite a beautiful view. Let me just take a screenshot of that. Let's take a screenshot of that. There. And let's take care of this nasty... Well, actually, I think I'm just gonna continue on my way, and I hope I do have my staff actually equipped. I do. Good. It is looking interesting tonight, this game. I have to say. So different from your normal, like, view of Wurm, with that sky being all blood red like that. And Divine Metaphysics chilling in the lockdown here. You're kind of shut in, that the lockdown doesn't really change your life that much. Yes, same here. And Azulis, for you, the same, just no work. And Divine Metaphysics, although you're happy that you got electric adjustable work table, oh, you lucky ducky, I would really like to have one of those as well. Just for, you know, keeping myself healthy. It's not, of course, we all know that it's very, very unhealthy to just sit in one place. And especially like when you're streaming, you're basically just sitting in one place for many hours, aren't you? I really should get up to like stretch my legs once in a while, but I just never remember to do that. Oh no, it's Prudo Run, says Azulis. Underappreciated. Yes, that was, I think, probably the word I was looking for there. Friendly kitten, thank you. And Azulis, you're generally unhealthy as it is, but you have noms and so forth, you'll live. Good to hear that you have some nice snacks there to eat. Our situation with our groceries, we're going to get our next, so as I was saying earlier on, we get groceries delivered every 3 weeks. And so you know how like when you have groceries, and of course I suppose most people when they buy groceries they also, you know, get a few goodies in there, maybe some ice cream, maybe some cookies, maybe some chips, something like that. And then usually what happens, at least in our family, is once we've gotten our groceries, we pretty much eat all the good stuff in the first days, and then all you have left is just like your healthy food, like the fruits and vegetables and meats and stuff like that. And so we have not had snacks now. We haven't, in our family, we haven't had any goodies for 2 weeks at all. It's just been like just healthy food. So 1 more week and then we'll have some noms as well. As we deliver we get our next delivery. So what is everyone's favorite, like, if you have like some junk food that you love, what is your favorite junk food? If you had to just name one, just one, like whether it's a chocolate bar or some chips or licorice or whatever that might be. And we reached some sand here, and it looks like this road is kind of a dead end right now. So I'm wondering to myself, we have a couple of choices here. We could swim along the shorelines. Let me just check the direction actually as well. So west, we need to be going north, but this lake does keep on going. So northwest is the direction we need to be going. So we're still going along. Yes, okay. We still need to keep on going. There's supposed to be a little island here somewhere as well. I wonder if I should just swim here. Let's just get off the horse and swim, I think. And I'm so glad that you can actually swim in this game, because of course not all MMOs allow you to even swim. And maybe we will also just heal that one little... I got a little bit of health gone there. Let's just heal up just to make sure we have our full stamina bar. Combine. And let's just heal up a bit. And Du Jensen says, I think you're going close to Prudo's place today. So Prudo, where are we right now? We're probably somewhere here right now. So whereabouts do you live? What coordinates? Is this Hammer Lake? If it is, yeah, that's where we are. No, we're not going to burn any villages, Stacy. No. No village burning. Bad, Stacy. Bad, Stacy. Those divine. Those damn sneaky grass enchanters. Okay, we got our horse on lead, and let's just go swimming a bit. We should probably keep the UI on just so I can keep an eye on my health here. Let's put that right up there, so we don't start drowning. There there are PvP servers, Stacy. The PvP is actually quite exciting in Wurm because what PvPers actually have to do is they have to build forts. Just 1 second, guys. Yes, so Stacy, there are actually PvP servers, and it's quite interesting. They have to. So they both. I guess most of them play in groups. I guess you can be a solo player in PvP, but so there's so many like things that you can do there. So for instance, so they can break down each other's forts and houses. As far as I know. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe one of the people who knows about PvP can actually say. And so what some people do, so there's like, so you can tunnel, of course, into the mountains. So I think what some people do there who are sort of like loners is they will tunnel into a mountain, and then they will build a stone mine door. So when you build a mine door made of stone, it looks exactly like a stone tile. So anyone passing by would have absolutely no idea that there's a house inside. So that's one way that the solo players can sort of like shield themselves, because of course in Wurm you can build underground cities as well. So they have just a very, what's the word when something is not suspicious? There's a word for that. When you're just walking by and you don't notice something because it's so well hidden. There's a word for that. So yeah, they on the outside nobody would know there's a huge city inside of the mountain. In what was it? The word in something. It was inconspicuous is the word exactly that I'm looking for. Thank you, Erroneous. That is the word. Yes. So that's pretty cool. And then the larger PvP groups, they will build these huge forts, and there's a whole bunch of ways that you can protect the fort. There's like all these like crazy ways that they build them to stop people from tearing them down. So it has its whole own side, the PvP side of Wurm. I don't know very much about it, but maybe if there are others here who do play the PvP side, maybe you guys can actually say like what you find the most like fascinating about the Wurm PvP side. And I've heard that the PvP stuff has taken up, has become more popular now again after they stopped the real money transfer thing. What did I need to do? I need to get my booze out because I'm starting to lose stamina here. So let's get my booze out, and let's just set the volume to 1 gram, and I'll start drinking some booze as I'm swimming here, so that I don't drown. And I know that doesn't make very much sense, does it? Drinking, getting drunk, and swimming, you would think that that is exactly when you would drown, but not in Wurm. This is Wurm logic. The famous logic. What I'm basically going to try and do is swim over to the next spot that has like even land that I can get up on. I'm assuming that there should be probably like a road up here somewhere. And Suika, you were looking forward to a game you want to play finally being released on PC. Turns out it's £50. So you guess never mind now. So what game was that, Suika? And I'm sorry guys, I'm very late with the chat as usual. Draco, you could set up a chat command like stretch your legs now. Yeah, I should probably, or else put a little timer on my phone. I probably should, shouldn't I? Hydrate and exercise command says Divine Metaphysics. Yes, Suika says, yes, Wurm has PvP. Chaos is very active, but the epic cluster is dormant. So I see a road up ahead. So not too long to go anymore, and we'll be just fine. I do have my horse, don't I? Oh, thank God. So I probably don't have to drink too much booze anymore. In fact, I think I can probably get to that shoreline without drinking anymore. Let's just put that away. And Stacy Blackoak, you're playing ROR. What game is that? What does that stand for? Best game ever. So, Stacy, are you still playing Ultima Online, the Outlands server still, though? Divine, what's so horrible? Pizza. Pizza's Divine's favorite. Prudo's favorite is pizza. Snacks away. I was asking earlier, like, what is your favorite, like, junk food? Pizza, I have to say, that is pretty good, isn't it? Oh my goodness. And Commander Dylan, you love those 85% cocoa dark chocolate bars. And for Timaka, it's fries and cookies and waffles. Timaka, you had to pick only one. Just one. You're cheating now. Okay, what do we have over? Oh, it's just like a little spot. So, this is not going to be... Does this mine go anywhere? I'm assuming that no, it doesn't. No. Oh, there's some gold over there. That's probably what the person was actually after, was the gold, I would assume. And what is that cow doing over there? It's butt up in the air. Okay, so we're going to have to keep on swimming, it seems. So Divine Metaphysics actually likes ramen more, but it's not junk food, not really. Yeah, it's somewhere in the middle there, isn't it? And absolutely, Stacy, red wine does count. And it is pretty close to your house, Prudo. So what are the coordinates where you are? Divine, let's visit Prudo and please enchant his grass. That'll teach him who's boss. And Wolfmare, a long way to go until we get to that island. Oh, the one in the middle of the lake there. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably going to take a while. And Stacy, these menus are so terrible. Yeah, Stacy. They are. I do agree that the Wurm UI is a little bit outdated, but hopefully we're going to see something better soon. I know that some things are being worked on for the Steam launch at least. But I don't disagree. I don't disagree. So you're at N11 Prudoville, and that is a very cute name for your place. Prudoville, N11. Shall we just mark that on the map here? N11 is over here. Oh, I actually have you marked here, Prudo. I have you marked here. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We're gonna, since we have such a long way to go, I think I'm just gonna head over to that spot today. But if there's still time after the stream, maybe we can come back and check out your place afterwards. But that's quite a long ways actually, from where we need to get to today. So. And Stacy says, okay, next stream we build a fort on a PvP server. Oh, Stacy, there is no way you're gonna see me doing that. I'm too much of a wimp to go over to the PvP servers. And Du Jensen, guess nothing is close to at Xanadu. That is true. It's so huge, this place. And Seren, hello, nice to see you, Seren. How are you doing? How are things going for you? Are you still playing WoW Classic? And did they announce the Steam launch yet? You were playing a warlock, weren't you, Savannah? You were really having quite a... Oh, I'm gonna run out of stamina, by the way. Oh, I'm not too bad. Did they? Yes, they did announce the Steam launch. Yes. So there is, but it hasn't launched yet, though. But they have announced it, however, that it is going to be coming. But no, it hasn't actually launched. I think it's going to be launching sometime in the fall, possibly. I don't know. But there is, Wurm Online does have a Steam page already, so everyone should, who is interested, should go and follow that, and we'll see how things go. Divine metaphysics, English is hard, yes. And you didn't even know this word, says Stacy. What the hell? Yes, Stu Jensen, I was that one time we did go over to Epic to kill the dragons, but for the most part, I don't. You're not going to see me going to the PvP servers, that's for sure. Okay, seems like it's booze time once again, so let's drink up a bit. I think what I'll do actually is I'll just drink up until the whole HP bar fills up, and then we'll just swim again instead of doing it as I swim. I think it's faster this way. Okay, let's see if we can fare with this amount of booze and get to the shoreline there. NSA, totally made up word, as they all are. And Divine, learning English as a second language, native Finnish speaker, the English spelling makes your head hurt. So Divine, I'm not sure. Have we talked about this this Finnish thing? Maybe we have. I can't remember anymore. But you know that I live in Finland, right? PvP isn't for the faint of heart, says Suika. And Stacy, Finnish people speaking English is just awesome, by the way. Yes, you can really tell when a Finnish person speaks English. Like, I can spot that a mile away. They have a very, very particular accent for sure. And Boom Shakala, it turns out PvP with no rules and theft ends up in total chaos. Suika, you told Kats that you want a channel points redemption you can use for her to say perkele for you. Actually, Suika, you know what? I remember you saying that you love to hear me speak Finnish. You know what I was thinking of actually doing? I don't know what you guys think of this, but so of course everyone by now probably knows about the channel points. And for those who don't know what the heck they are, I think I made a command in Nightbot for that, for anyone to go and see the information about that. Can I actually stand? No, I can't stand on that to get my stamina up. But what I was thinking, Suika, sort of inspired by what you were saying, is, what do you guys think about being able to purchase with the channel points a thing where Kats will translate a phrase into Finnish for you and say it on the stream? Do you guys think that would be of any interest? I don't know if it's a little bit strange or not. If you wanted to know what a certain phrase was, or how your name is pronounced in Finnish or something along those lines. I don't know if it's kind of silly. And you only know the hydraulic press guy, says Stacy. Oh yeah, his channel is so endearing. It is. It's crazy how that has taken off. I know the one you're talking about. That's actually something even my mum watches. She doesn't really watch, she has no interest in YouTube otherwise. Soika, Disaster Report 4, Summer Memories is the game. It's a year's... Oh, okay, so that is the one that you were gonna buy. Disaster Report 4, Summer Memories. It's a years-old game from Japan where you're caught in a large earthquake and have to navigate the world and talk to other people in the same situation. Oh, that sounds interesting. But then it ended up being so expensive. Well, I guess maybe just wait for a sale then and see what happens. And Stacy says Perkele is one of your favorite bands, by the way. I didn't even know there was a band called Perkele. Your favorite word ever, says Suika. Divine. Welcome to the Hydraulic Press channel. Did I do it well, Divine? What do you think? I think I did a pretty good job of pronouncing something like a Finnish person would do. It's really cute when Finns speak English, for sure. And the way he says Suika, oh, like Kimi Räikkönen, and the way he says, and here we go, is so good. Stacy says, Warhammer Online, Return of Reckoning, I see. Oh, thank you, Stacy, for the cheer. What was I going to do? There we go. Favorite junk food, says Parser, 7-layer bars. 7-layer bars. I have no idea. So what's in the 7 layers, Parser? I don't think I've ever eaten a 7-layer bar. And Stacy, everything he says is just funny. Yeah, and the fact that like Kimi Räikkönen doesn't have literally doesn't have any emotion at all, like when he's like speaking. It's pretty typical Finnish, actually. I'm so late with the chat, guys. I'm so sorry. And Divine, lasagna is pretty good as well. And Divine has been eating lasagna for 3 days straight now. It starts to get old. Yeah, lasagna is very, very delicious, isn't it? Suika, Kats is personally going to save us from the... Oh, actually, Suika, by the way, I did have a chat with Saruman about that. I did have a chat, and no promises yet, no promises, but most likely, so apparently it has been like a challenge due to the files that they have to work with, that they didn't have the layers. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it was outsourced, the maps, I'm not quite sure. But it's been like, it was for that reason that it had not been fixed, because there was always higher priority things. But I did get the permission to have a look at that. We'll see. No promises yet. But I totally agree. I do totally agree that is an issue. In fact, in some of my streams, as you guys have seen, we've been looking at the coordinates, and then I've been like, oh, so H13, and then what I've been doing is I've been going like H13, oh, like H13, and it was actually K, so this is K and not H, because H is up there. So yes, absolutely agree with that. Absolutely agree, Suikai. I hope we do get it fixed. Again, though, no promises. I do have higher priority stuff I need to work on before that. And here we go, says Divine. Prudo, nothing to see here yet. You also think on my map? Oh, like at your deed. Okay. And actually, Prudo, I think it was maybe... Did we have a kind of similar chat about this at one point, where I was maybe going to come and visit you, and then I think maybe back then you might have also said that there's nothing there yet to see yet, but maybe we'll come back to that one of these days. And Divine says, quite many streamers have taken up on the channel points. And Suika would love that if I made a channel points reward where you could like where I would translate something into Finnish. And so Stacy says, give an example. So for instance, when you said give an example, In Finnish, that would be Anna esimerkki. Of course, that's a very short phrase, so it's nothing special. And Prudo says, it'll definitely be strange, but also really cool. And Divine, one has say a thing rewards. One has draw a doodle reward. Ooh. Ooh, I like that one, Divine. Draw a doodle. I would love to draw for people. I would love to do that on stream if somebody requested something, then they could get the image. Oh, that is brilliant. I love it. We totally should do that. I will set that up, guys. I will set that up. I would love to draw a doodle, like just a quick one. We're talking like 3-minute doodle. You know, not anything that's going to really badly interrupt the stream. Stacy, yeah, no, I don't have that accent. No, but I can speak Finnish, however, in a pretty genuine Finnish accent. I think most Finns would not guess that I'm actually a native English speaker, because I've been living here for such a long time now, so I'm pretty much a Finn these days. And Commander Dylan, Kimmy is your favorite driver. Stacy, how can you switch your accent on and off like that? Well, you know what's really funny, guys? Here's a really funny thing, okay? So both of my sons, so the way the law works in Finland is that I'm not sure if it still is this way, but it was when my sons were born. So at that time, I still only had a Canadian citizenship when they were born. I didn't have my Finnish citizenship back then yet. And so the way the law works in Finland is that the citizenship of the child, if born in Finland, is based on the citizenship of the mother, even if the father was Finnish, even if they were born in Finland. Now, that was back then. That was in 1992 and 1998. I don't know if they've changed it since, because to me, it's just the dumbest law ever, because why doesn't the father's citizenship have any, like, merit, you know? That is so stupid. So anyhow, both of my sons, even though they had Finnish dads, they were born in Finland, they were still born as Canadian citizens, did not have Finnish citizenship, and we actually had to apply for Finnish citizenship for them. Is that not the wackiest thing you've ever heard? That's just nuts. So anyhow, both of my sons were born Canadian citizens. They've never even set their foot into Canada even once. And here's the funny thing is that both of my sons, they have a very typical like Finnish accent when they speak English. So we never spoke English at home. We always spoke Finnish with my sons. So I could have, of course, tried to do that, but it just didn't feel natural. It didn't feel natural to speak English to my sons and speak Finnish, say, to my partner at the time. So yeah, they speak like Finnish with a Finnish accent. It's quite hilarious to think. Let's see what else you guys are saying. And Divine, that's a quite clear-cut way how Finnish is read, and just imagining pronouncing English that way lets you speak the Finnish accent. And Suika, you think that the thing with the map is mostly the issue of scalability, which is something they want to address anyway, but I think even then it needs to be more visible. Yeah, it is. There is some issues for sure with the map. And you like it, says Stacy. Do it. Stacy, I do have another project to work on before that. I know. Bad cats. I know. So basically, so here's the thing, and I take full responsibility for that. So we had a little competition going. Hold on, what's the terminology when like streamers do the competitions again? I forgot the term, guys. Let me just look at the map here quick. Oh, there's the island. Okay, we're still far off. And that's all very steep land. I'm wondering... No, we don't really have much choice other than to swim, do we? giveaway. That was the word I'm looking for, giveaway. So anyhow, I did a giveaway last fall where you could win a little, like a little profile portrait of any of your MMO characters. I think it was when I had my, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was in the fall, I think. And then so a guy won it, and he revoked his right to it because Stacy actually really wanted the portrait, and so he sort of gave his winnings to Stacy because Stacy really wanted one, and then I never got around to actually doing the portrait. I'm just so naughty, bad cats. I will do it one of these days, Stacy. I do promise. I have not forgotten. It's just been that there has been so much stuff, but that's excuses, isn't it? I should do it. Maybe what I can do is I can actually stream that one of these days. Let me see, what else do we have here? And Prudo, one of these days you'll invite me over, and you're also going to raid my place some of these days. Divine, one doodle you once requested was a landing albino crow. One other was a landing albino crow? A landing albino crow. Like, how specific can you get? It's not like you asked for a doodle of a kitty cat or a bunny rabbit. No, you wanted a crow that is landing, that is albino. That is specific. One other was chilling spotted seal. Now that one is kind of reasonable, I think, still. Yeah, we're going to have to think of some... if it's something that you're supposed to draw like in a few minutes, there's going to have to be some rules about that if I do something like that, just so it doesn't start to get too deep. So Divine, about the citizenship, based on Finnish father, it should be simple application, but it's very weird. Yes, it is. It is a simple application, and like you're guaranteed basically to get the citizenship for the child. But it is weird. So do you think, Divine, that it's still like that then? Both of my sons, of course, they are fully fledged Finnish citizens, as am I as well. Also these days, I do have my Finnish citizenship, and I almost think of myself more as a Finn than I do as a Canadian these days, to be quite honest. Hello, Roly Poly. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. And Azula's, you're back. Do I know my location? Was the sign planted? Yes, I do know my location right now. So there's this little island over here. I think I'm just passing this island. We're just swimming along the shoreline here. So we're actually almost at our destination. You know what, guys? I think I saw a road up ahead. I think we could actually start heading east on the land. Yes, there's a road over here. Let's start heading east from here, I think. And Divine, you provided a reference picture. So where did you provide that, Divine? Did you put that in Discord or where? And Stacy, you tried to send me like a private message in Twitch, or where did you do that? Because I have all my my notifications turned off right now, of course, for everything, so that you don't hear this bling, bling during the stream, right? So Divine, you Googled it and posted in Discord. It was a 5 to 10 minute doodle in 2 to 3 colors. Okay, let me just check that. Just put this over in the other browser here quickly. So, I'm not seeing anything in Discord, that is for sure. And of course, And in my Discord, like, I don't see any private messages in Discord, and also, of course, in my own, like, my own Discord server, nobody is able to paste anything there. Not seeing any notifications actually at all. So not quite sure where that should be showing. And Stacy, you tried on Twitch. Yeah, I have the private messages turned off in Twitch. Because sometimes I'll get a lot of like spammers sending me messages. They do that to the streamers, so I have that turned off right now. So Divine, you meant for the doodle you posted it in the streaming artists Discord. I have no idea where that is though, Divine, but oh, in her Discord. Oh, I see now, Divine. I think I'm getting what you're saying. So basically you're saying that the person who had the doodle thing that you redeemed, and then she drew the drawings for you, you then posted the image that she drew for you on her Discord. Did I understand correctly now? I think I did now. Yeah, sorry, I think I just misread, to be quite honest. Sorry about the confusion, guys. So look at that. Somebody they have taken over this island and they've done a whole bunch of stuff over there. I'm almost tempted to go and see, guys. Should we go and have a look at that island and see what's going on over there quickly? Let's do that. I should be... let me just get my stamina up first before we go over there. See if there's a shallow bit of land I can stand on for a moment. There we go. Let's go see this island. And so Stacy, I'm not seeing anything from you in Discord either. And hello, Quack. Can the UI be modded for this game? I do know that there are several different skins, but I don't believe that players themselves can skin the UI. In Wurm Unlimited, I would assume that you can do it there, though, because in Wurm Unlimited, which is the standalone version where players can make all kinds of modifications to their own servers, there I would imagine you can do that. And welcome to the stream, by the way, Quack. And Prudo, the UI is so much better than it was before. Yeah, and all I can say, guys, is it's gonna be getting better very, very soon. Well, I'm not gonna say very, very soon because I actually have no idea how long it's gonna take, but it is being worked on. That I can say at least for sure, because Retro has already said that, so it's not like it's a secret thing. And Divine, for the scope of the doodles, these are the doodles from the artist's Patreon. Baby goat was so cute. She got excited and spent more time on it. Okay, let's see if I can have a look at this. If it will load for me. Yes. Okay. Aw, that is so cute. Cute. Asatuni is the streamer. Nice. So these are the doodles she's done, is it? And there's that seal. Where's the white raven, though? That fascinates me. Oh, that's about it. But yeah, that's a great idea, Divine. I'm glad you mentioned that. And I honestly don't understand how I didn't even think of that myself. I mean, I'm an artist, so I should have absolutely thought of that idea. I love it. I love it. Those are older doodles. I see. Oh, how's my stamina doing, by the way? Ooh, I'm almost out of stamina, almost about to start to drown. So let's booze up quickly. And she had to hike up the reward cost to 10k and limit to 5 doodles per art stream because so many people wanted random doodles. I'm very happy that you did mention that, because that did kind of make me nervous, Divine, actually, when I was like calculating that in my mind, you know, like what would be the reality. So it's good to know beforehand that that kind of thing could happen. So there should probably be some restrictions for sure. So I'll have to think about that carefully. Because you don't want the whole stream to then end up being, you know, something that it was not meant to be. Just full of like doodles when you're supposed to be playing like a particular video game, right? Prudo, I'm almost about to drown, so let's booze up quickly. Yeah, let's check out this island, guys. So this is a huge island, actually. It's much larger than it looked like from afar. And, you know, just to give some scope, guys, of just how huge Wurm is. So again, let's look at the map here. So where we are right now is we just swam across the water here, and we're just arriving to this island right here. And when I look to this direction, we are looking down into this direction here, southeast. If that gives some idea of just how huge, and if we just zoom out, so we're in this area here. And I guess that little nub over there is probably this thing. It is huge. So she limits the doodles to art streams only, and that might be a better idea to limit them more if you intend to do them on any stream. Yeah. Oh, this is, hold on. So is this the one and same island actually? Or is that like a peninsula of this part? I think it is. So this is just the island right here. Okay, okay. Let's go and have a look regardless, since we swam all the way over here, right? There's a couple of Titch statues over there. There we go. So somebody has a castle that they're working on here. I'm assuming that this is still a work in progress. Looks a little bit that way, or else it's like an abandoned deed. Let's check. The perimeter of Pioneer Island. So this island they have named Pioneer Island. And you pass by this peninsula a few times, says Prudo. It's really beautiful. Indeed, indeed. Oh, that's quite a nice entrance. Got your horsey statues going on here. I wonder if the doors are open. No, locked. Typical, typical. But at least the good thing about coming all the way over here, let's just have a look at this view over here of this peninsula. So somebody has a nice village going on over there, but I'm not gonna go over there, I don't think. I think we should make a plan of how we're gonna get over to our target area, actually. So let's just go down again. Unfortunately, the doors were locked, so that was kind of useless, that little swim right now. We could run around the island. Oh, it ends the pathway over there. Okay, fair enough. We'll just start swimming back then. It was worth a try. So, if that is north, this is north. We need to go in the northeast direction. And if we look at the map, so where we are right now is here. And, oh, this is all these mountains, so no wonder it's steep. So I think what we'll do is we'll keep swimming up until we get into this bay right here. And then we'll head, I guess that's sand or something. And we'll start heading east from there. Yes, let's do that, I think. So we'll just keep on heading northwest for now. Because this looks way too steep to start going over. Absolutely. I would just be drinking booze all the way up there. Let me just get my stamina over here on this little bit of land. And the horse is coming with us? Yes, good, good, good. And Stacy asks, isn't Finland like on the North Pole? Yes, it is very, very north. I do believe the North Pole is... No, hold on. I'm not quite sure, Stacy. Well, of course it is very much in the north here. Right next to Sweden. Hello, Lardabrook. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? What you up to? So the North Pole is the middle of the top of the world, right? So of course Finland doesn't reach all the way up there. But it is close. Because the North Pole, let's just look at the map here, because now I feel like super uncivilized. The North Pole, let's see if we see globe. So basically, that's the North Pole, right? The very center of the top of the world. And then Finland is down here. So it's actually not close at all. And Lardabrook, you're from Sweden. Well, hello, neighbor. Yes, says Divine. Yeah, okay. So Divine, you being from Finland, do you ever watch any Finnish streams? I have to admit, I don't watch very many Finnish streams myself. I'm not quite sure why that is. There are a couple that I do watch. Oh, that looks so pretty with the sun. Is that like, are we in the morning now? I think we are. Let's just see. Time? Yes, 5:10 in the morning right now in Wurm. And this is northwest, so I do believe that little dip over there is probably this thing. Oh, no, that's not it yet. That's not it yet, no. That is actually this part here, I think. Yes, so that little bit of land coming out over there is probably this. Yes, okay. So we have still quite a ways to go. So you do watch a few Finnish streams, Divine. Only one, Sieni Mieli. Sieni Mieli. She does singing and guitar playing, games and occasional art streams. That sounds nice. Lardabrook, been grey clouds all day on Xanadu. Yeah, it looks so weird, doesn't it? I've never seen Wurm look this way. So it's due to somebody was saying it's due to the Rite of Death. Rite of Death is in effect protecting your soul from the nether world. It's still going to be in effect for 6 more hours. I've never seen this in Wurm ever before. Usually the skies are of course blue. And Stacy, on every video from your friend Lauri, it's cold and snowy, North Pole like. Yeah, it, of course, now with climate change, we didn't actually have a proper winter here in the Helsinki area at all this winter. It honestly was just like it would have been kind of a long fall. which is kind of creepy, isn't it? Oh, hold on. There's another island over here. So I wonder if that's like a man-made island. That looks like it could be a man-made island because it is completely flat. So you can make your own islands in Wurm if you want to. You can just go out in the middle of the sea and make an island if you so wish. So that, since it's so flat, I believe that does look like a man-made island over there. But at least we're getting back to civilization. There should be some roads that we can use, I think. Wolfmare, no. We're still swimming along Hammer Lake, or Hammerhead Lake, or whatever it was called. And it's been really dreary around the capital, says Divine. Yes. And Dujan, so you guys in Denmark had your first snow this winter last weekend. Oh my goodness. And so Divine, you live in Espoo, somewhere near the Lahti, so it's strong wind and rain. And Joelle, do you happen to know where your deed is in relation to Unlucky One's deed? Unlucky One's deed, Joelle, that sounds very, very familiar. Unlucky One. Gosh, I don't know, Joelle. I'm pretty sure I would have known at one point, but I don't know. I have heard that name though before. I have absolutely heard that name. As well as when you gotta get trash to make them swim. Yes. Well, at least my horse doesn't need any alcohol. That's at least one form of comfort there. As made by the famous Prudoville. Okay, we got some flat land to ride on finally. Oh, you wouldn't expect like maple trees to actually stop you from getting forward. That's quite interesting. I never knew maple trees were that thick that it would stop you from getting... Oh, hold on. Do we have possibly a big road over here? Or is it just somebody's deed? I think it's just... Okay, it's an abandoned deed. Okay, we'll keep on sticking to the shoreline, I think. You're just lost looking for Malena's deed, says Joelle. It's at T12, Joelle. Okay, hold on. What is this? So what are you up to over there, Joelle? What are you up to? Horse needs boost. Hashtag horse needs booze too. And Timoka, Unlucky One was the island next to your old island. And good night, Draco. You stay safe out there. Stay healthy. I hope you have a good night and talk to you very, very soon. Oh, you're buying horses, Joelle. And yeah, I did see your message. Let me just check that very quickly, what you were saying, Joelle. Here, hold on. Do I have Appaloosas in stock? I should have, yes. There should be 4 Appaloosas in stock right now, Joelle. There should. It is up to date, that list. Nobody has been there now for maybe a couple of weeks. Like, it's so... What's the word, guys, when something happens sometimes in quick succession and then it happens rarely after that? Like, was it sporadic is the word? When it's like unevenly? I think that's the word, isn't it? Sporadic? So sometimes I will have these spurts where I can't even keep up with how many horses are being sold and I just have to like breed a whole bunch of them. And then sometimes it can literally be weeks that nobody buys anything. So, but yeah, the chart should always be up to date for the most part, because what I do, Joel, is I do log on every single day, pretty much every day, and I do check the merchants to make sure, to see if there's been any sales. So it should be up to date. Sporadic was the word. Okay, good. And Jensen, you just got 2 chestnuts like 2 weeks ago. And Prudo asks, where can you find the chart? Oh, I can give that. I think it's actually in the... oh, hold on. Let me see if I made a command for that. Horse. Yes, there you go. Prudo. There's the form and post, and then there's the little button to go and see the what is in stock right now. There's that sort of colorful button, and I thought I was being so fancy by making that button, but most people don't even understand you're supposed to click it to open the chart. So I should probably just change that to a normal link. I thought I was being so stylish by doing that, but it was a usability issue in the end. So I should just make it a link. So, by the way, Joel, so are you and Retro gonna like settle down in that beautiful spot that you guys were looking at last in Retro's stream the other day? Because it was gorgeous, that spot. My goodness, it was like a heavenly, like paradise there. So basically, Retro and Joel are looking for like a new place to settle down. And if I understood correctly, and when Retro was doing the Wurm stream last time, like the official Wurm stream, they were looking at a few places and they were both nice, but that second one was definitely really, really, really nice. I'm really surprised that it wasn't claimed by anyone, quite honestly. It was like a mountainous area, and right in the middle between them, all of the mountains, was this beautiful little lake. It was really pretty. Oh, let's make sure I am not drowning. Nope. Okay, I think this is no. Is that the spot that we need to start? Hold on. What? North? I'm just wondering now. Maybe the bay is actually after this part here. I think that's it, yeah. So we still have some ways to go. And speaking of which, shouldn't we just actually start swimming towards that instead? Or I wonder if there's let me just use my spyglass and see if there's a road up ahead. So there's a boat. I do see a road of some kind. There's no guarantees, however, whether or not it goes up. So here's the question. Do we swim over there and go into the bay? Into this bay here? Or, so where we are right now is somewhere here. And what I'm looking at is this bit of land right there. And there looks to be a little road, but this is not very steep anyhow. So maybe what we'll do is we'll continue on. Maybe I'll just like swim directly towards this. Let's tank up on the booze again quickly. And we'll swim over there. It is, I can imagine, Joelle, it's going to be so pretty. So do you guys have any like plans on what kind of material you're going to use for the buildings? Are you going to go for marble or sandstone or something like, or just have like a whole variation of all kinds of buildings? Yeah, congratulations on that, Joelle. I'm glad to see you guys are back together. It's funny, like even when I see pictures of you guys, there's just something that makes you guys look so cute, like as a couple. So yeah, very, very happy on your behalf. And how's, oh, I already filled up with booze. Okay, let's start swimming over. Prudo, hot damn, and you can breed them like horses, so you can have certain colors. Prudo, there's a whole bunch of horse colors in the game, yes, and so let's say you bred two gray horses together. Most of the time you're going to get gray babies, but you do have a chance of the genetics finding like another horse color from like you have the chance of getting another horse color. And then if you breed let's say you breed a black horse with a white horse, well, the different colors, they have different they are coded differently, so some are more rare colors. But if you just bred like let's just talk about like a normal black, so there's different blacks in the game. There's like a pitch black one, ebony black. So, but if we just talking about the normal black, if you were to breed the black and the white horse together, you would, usually you would get like kind of half and half, but once in a while you would get other babies of like, some random color as well. And then you can start breeding those up as you start to get pairs. But there is also, you can breed like siblings to one another, or like, you can do that, but you will start to get defects in the animals that way. So it's better for them to not have any related parents. So no plans yet, Joel, on what kind of materials you guys are going to use. I guess you're going to use Deed Planner to do a nice design first. Yes, inbreeding is not a good thing, Azulis, absolutely. Let's see if we can make it. Can we make it to the shoreline in time? I think I'm going to have to just have a little sneaky guzzle here of this booze. There. So Prudo, you didn't know that. Yes, if you mix 2 Appaloosas, most of the time you'll get an Appaloosa, that's right. And Prudo, it's not only the colors though. In Wurm, the different animals have also different traits. So the wild animals don't have any like additional traits, or they don't actually have any traits at all other than the base color, but that's not even like technically a trait for them. They're kind of like empty slates in a way. If I have understood correctly. Hey, there's a road. Exactly what we need. Okay. So this was a larger road. Let's just hope this goes all the way over to the sandy part. Or is that step? I'm not sure. But there are different qualities that animals can have. They can have speed qualities, strength qualities, aggression. They can have also like bad qualities, being stubborn. So if you're leading a horse... oh, an abandoned place, is it? Is there anything interesting here? So if you're leading a horse... Oh, no, it's a deed. Settlement token. Maybe somebody has claimed... This looks like a newbie's place, actually. A newbie has claimed this little spot for themselves, and maybe there used to be these bits and pieces laying around, and maybe a newbie found this. And it is a beautiful view, by the way. I mean, I can imagine a newbie finding this spot and looking at this beautiful view and thinking, hey, there's a few things lying around. There's a forge. There's some a spinning wheel. I might just claim this for myself. What have they named this place? The village of Solace Ridge. Beautiful. Beautiful. So whoever is the newbie who has, I'm assuming this is a newbie, or else it might be a veteran player who just saw this beautiful spot and decided to claim it for themselves. But whoever did claim it, nice find. This is a gorgeous view. Very, very serene, isn't it? Oh, and I wonder if that's the sandy bit that I was... Let me just look at the map again. West. No, I don't think that. That could possibly be this area over here. Or it's actually probably this. Yes, okay. But yeah, whoever claimed this spot, very nice find. It's a very pretty little spot. And congratulations to them on their new deed. So there does seem to be a road going up, which is awesome. And let's just hope it keeps on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, look at that. So they are doing some surface mining over here. Oh my goodness, look at all that work somebody has put into... They have basically shaved down the rock to be flat like this. They're going to build something up here. And it's happened recently because there's still piles of dirt here as well. Dirt is something that actually decays very, very quickly. So it hasn't been too many days since somebody... It might have been, you know, literally yesterday or today that somebody's done that. Huh. But now it's a problem with this road business. Let me just see. I was kind of scared of the fact that that road might not take you very far. What if we go into the wilderness over here? Hello, Holly Dragon! Nice to see you. How are you doing? Hello, hello. How have you been? I'm doing good, Holly Dragon. Me and my son, we're still self-isolating. This is probably the 4th week, 5th week. I have lost track to be quite honest. Let's try and get up there. And yeah, we're staying healthy. Everything is fine. We're ordering groceries online, getting them delivered. And of course, Holly, you also live in Finland. Thank you for the follow, Bolto720. Welcome to the stream. It is a nice spot, isn't it, Holly? And Azul, so Ebony has an extra, so all of the colors. Thank you for the follow, Barley Corn the Bard. That is quite a name you've got there. Welcome, welcome. So Azul is the horses have the 5 traits that contribute to speed. In addition, one horse color, which is this ebony one you see here, the blackest of the black, also has a very small smidgen of speed gain as well. It's not significant, but you know, every little bit counts, right? And that's only with the ebony blacks. They are also very, very rare to be able to breed those. If you don't have an ebony black yet. Once you do have like a good stock of ebony blacks and you breed them together, then it's no problem after that. So Prudo says, Solace Ridge, the guy's name is Genghis. He claimed this spot about 6 years ago, then moved to northwest Xanadu. He quit Wurm a few years ago and recently returned. He came back to his very first deed and claimed it again a few weeks ago. Wow, Prudo. What a story. My goodness. And that's so cool that you happen to know that story. That's very interesting to hear. And very cool for him to be coming back to Wurm and finding his old spot. And hello, Laudereo. Welcome to the stream. Let me just scroll back here and see if I missed anything. And Prudo, so you knew about the traits, you just didn't know how the colors work. Right. Yeah, that is how they work. And of course, the rarest of the colors are the ebony black, and then also the new ones, the new colors. Well, they're not so new anymore, but you've got the chestnut, piebald pinto, skewbald pinto, chestnut, golden buckskin, the Appaloosa one. I think we're just gonna have to, should we just climb this mountain here, guys? North? I don't know if this is so wise to do. What other colors were there? There was one more that I'm missing. Oh yes, the black silver. So those are all also quite hard to get by just breeding like your normal colors. This is kind of probably insane to start climbing this mountain, but since we've started, maybe we'll just do this. And I'm just going to have to focus on this for a moment until we get to another even part. Oh, he's your neighbor, Pruto. Nice. Well, yeah, he is in the neighborhood, isn't he, where you live as well? And Michio also lives here somewhere on Hammerhead Lake, doesn't he? I still haven't been to Michio's place, by the way. I don't even know what his coordinates are. And so, Holly, you have been self-isolating for months, so you're a pro. Yeah, yeah, same here, Holly. We are pretty much homebodies, me and my son here as well. And Friendly Kitten has been lurking the whole stream. Rift baking. Oh, nice. So how is the Rift feeling, Friendly Kitten? I know you're very probably busy with the Rift, so don't feel like you have to answer that. But exciting to hear that your very first Rift. You've made 66 copper on the Rift. I think what's most valuable apparently is the stuff that you can pick up after the Rift is ended. So I hope you have a pickaxe and a hatchet with you. When that one time that I went to the rift, so I've only been at a rift once, I didn't realize to take those, and it was kind of like on the way of our Wurm Roulette, so I wasn't even prepared, to be honest, anyhow. But I didn't know, so I didn't have those with me. Oh, others were faster than you. I see, I see. Well, next time then, next time. Those rifts happen pretty often, actually. Oh, hold on. I think we're going to get over to a more even spot that I can get back up on my horse. And please tell me that my horse is still here. Yes, good. Faithfully coming up behind. And you're so new that you don't care yet anyhow. Yeah, that's how I felt as well, Friendly Kitten, when I did my first rift, is like, I'm just here for the experience, to be honest. You did find a wild horse. Not the fastest, but you're taking it home with you. Aw. I see some sand, guys. Sand is what we're looking for. We're looking for a patch of sand. Because then we're going to be in the right spot on the map. This is looking promising. So, what have you been up to, Holly Dragon, lately? Like, what games have you been playing? Have you been doing any art streams? And let me actually just do a shout out for Holly Dragon as well. Weird. Weird. Very strange. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on. There we go. I was doing the wrong command. There we go. Let's see. Let's make sure this is working. So, Holly Dragon is a very talented artist and also a very lovely gamer, and she plays all kinds of games, but I think generally on a general sense, Holly Dragon, we kind of have the same taste in games, don't we? So I think that same thing can be said for anyone here in the stream, so I'm sure people would be interested in checking you out. Okay, what is going on over here? That's just the sky, isn't it? Let's climb. So you played a lot of RimWorld Royalty DLC. How was that for you, Holly Dragon? I haven't bought the Royalty DLC myself yet. Is it worth the money? And then you had a week or so of getting YouTube going, and now you're back with some Animal Crossing. Nice. New Leaf, the older game. Right, yeah, I've seen a lot of people have been completely addicted to the new Animal Crossing. Oh, there is the desert, guys. Yay! We found the desert. Yay! Exactly what we needed. Ah, so good after all of that trekking. So the reason that the desert has any significance is because it's this patch that we were looking for all this time, because now I have something to navigate for us to go directly, well, not directly, but kind of northeast through the two mountains to get to our destination. Okay, so let's get to the most east side of this desert first. Oh man, it feels like such a relief to get onto the desert here, that we don't have to bump into trees and we can see as far as the eye can carry, or what's that phrase? Yeah, we do have pretty similar tastes, don't we, Holly Dragon? Hello, Zergle. Welcome to the stream. You point at the aged Troll King. Uh-oh. You be careful. Don't go messing with the aged Troll King. That is for sure. And if you love RimWorld, it's worth it, says Holly Dragon. Okay. I might have to consider it. So Wolfmare says the Hellhound Trail is just by the base of that mountain ahead. Oh, this one here. Huh. Okay. Let me just get off my horse and we're just going to climb down a bit. And the Rift group went to kill it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not very often. Like you see champion trolls once in a while, but I don't think, I'm trying to think if I've ever seen like a troll king live. I don't think I have. The only time I did see one was when there was the Halloween event, and then they renamed some of the just very innocent, like harmless animals to Troll King, and it was just like a skin, so it wasn't like actually a genuine Troll King. It was just like a joke. So that sounds pretty cool. That's a pretty nice view of that valley as well, isn't it? So let's check the direction we're in. East, yes. So there is this mountain, which is probably this one, and there should be a mountain off to the right. Well, I'm guessing that this mountain, in the very least, is this one, right? So let's just keep going east and try and go around that. And Friendly Kitten is harvesting some maple sap. Nice. Barley Corn the Bard. Does Wurm allow for the kind of naughtiness you could do in Ultima Online? Thieving, poisoning food, etc. Not on the PvE servers, Barley. So Wurm has PvE and PvP servers, but I would imagine that on the PvP servers you can do all that naughty stuff. I do believe you can steal on the PvP servers. You can, can't you guys? And as far as poisoning food, I don't know if there's, I don't think there is is the ability to poison food in Wurm. I could be wrong. It could be a spell of some kind by one of the priests, like the different priest gods, or like religions rather. Maybe somebody can tell us, but in the very least you can steal. You can do that, yes. It works differently than in Ultima Online though. So Barley, you're an old Ultima Online person, are you? Always lovely to meet fellow Ultima Online fans. Okay, here we found a little road. So let's just check the direction once again. So northeast is the right direction. I wonder if we should... Let's just go and see where this road leads, actually. It does seem to be turning off to the east. So maybe if we just follow this road, it will actually... Oh, hold on. Huh. Then you have this road over here. Look at that. So this goes directly east, does it? Yes. Let's go along this one then. Okay, this looks promising now. And that is the mountain, says a Wolfmare. Okay. And Timoka, you once ran into the Troll King thinking you found a nice piece of land to settle on. Oh no. So, Barley, as a kid playing Ultima Online, poisoning bread and giving it to people was a source of endless enjoyment. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, Barley. You know what I used to do? So I had one character who was a grandmaster chef, and she would bake cake, but she was also like a poison. She knew how to do poisoning. So she would bake these beautiful cakes, poison them, and then leave them on the roads and then go into hiding. Because in in Ultima Online, you can hide in such a way that you're completely invisible. Nobody can see you. And then she would go into hiding behind a bush and just watch what happened. It was hilarious. Cats was so nasty back in Ultima Online. So Suika says, no food poisoning wouldn't really work. And Wolfmare, read the pointing sign. A little bit late for that. Yeah, I haven't been watching the signs anyhow, Wolfmare, because I don't want to try and figure out how to get there, just like by looking at the landmarks. So hold on, that's probably the mountain to the right, and the other one is to the left. I do believe. So we're gonna have to start heading north again. Oh, there, good, perfect. Exactly what we need. We need this to go north. This is going now northwest, I think. Perfect. And let me just double check that. Northeast. Northeast, yes. Okay, good. Good. Man, this is some really beautiful landscapes here in the center of Xanadu. Thank you so much to C's for the second month in a row that you've been subscribed. I'm very, very appreciative of that. Thank you so much for the support. And how are you doing tonight? How are you keeping up with the corona situation? And I am glad that you're enjoying the streams. We have such a nice gang here who usually congregate on these streams. I'm so lucky to have you guys as part of the community. So am I going, I think I'm going completely north now, am I not? Yes, okay. And there is, no, it's because the sky is so gray. I keep on thinking that I'm looking at a mountain. So I look at this and I'm assuming that I'm looking at a mountain. It's actually the sky because it's all gray right now. And you're off to the Black Commanders, Viking. See you in Elite Dangerous. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Viking. It was lovely having you here. And you stay safe out there in Elite Dangerous. And to C's, you're doing great. You made an alt on Xanadu named Xanadu Explorer to Wander. Nice. Although you're still working at Target during this virus. Oh no. Oh no. It must be so nerve-wracking to go to work every day. But I guess you have a whole like process when you get home to disinfect everything and what the heck is that? And clean, aged champion, huge spider. Should we kill this thing? I think we should. Yeah, so I can imagine that when you come back from work to C's that you have all of this, you have a routine to make sure that you don't bring anything home. But thank you for, thank you and everyone else out there who is working during this time, putting your own lives at risk so that people, can get healthcare, can get food, can get the sort of necessities they need. So I think all of you are heroes and heroines. Wolfmare, so is this the Hellhound Trail? I don't know, Wolfmare. It was just a narrow narrow one-tile path for so long, until the new highway system came out. Oh, he was not too hard at all. I guess these champions don't have any... You know what, guys? Do you agree that champions should have some kind of special loot on them? So that when you saw a champion, you'd get like super excited that, oh my gosh, a champion, I have a chance of getting X loot. It's always kind of like a downer when you kill a champion critter and then it has nothing special on it. So 2Cs, you've just started to refuse covering people up at front due to the virus. And Viking, tomorrow you're going to join your unit at the Home Guard. You're going to make sure everything is going okay, and everybody is following the rules at the local hospital. Oh my goodness, that is really admirable. Good for you, Viking, and good luck with that. And Friendly Kitten says they should drop something, and it should be different colors. Oh, did they give a lot of skill gain, Timoka? Okay. Well, that's something at least. That is something, I guess. For the champion, says Friendly Kitten. The cash register 2Cs. Ah, yeah, I was like covering people up. I was there like, I wonder what 2Cs is actually trying to say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, what do we see here, guys? Some poor soul was driving along on their cart, going up the hill. Maybe they were trying to escape that champion spider, and the poor person has died. Whose corpse is this? Hametsu. So Hametsu died on their way up, and they have not claimed their corpse yet because obviously they would have gone back up they would have continued on their way with the... Let me see if there's a death tab here. I'm not seeing a death tab, so it didn't happen while we were streaming. If it would have happened during the stream, we would have seen something on the death tab. So, oh, poor person, poor Hametsu, wherever you are out there. Come back to your body. You still have a couple days before it decays. Come back to your body. Maybe they couldn't find their body again. Oh no. That's so sad to see. Oh, I'm sorry for you, Hametsu. Check inventory. I don't think Boom Chakla... Can you open the inventory of the corpses on PvE? I know you can't loot them, right? But let's see if I can actually open that, though. No, it's empty. It's probably a newbie, and then all of their newbie stuff was, you know, it spawned on their body. Maybe that's why they didn't come back to the... But you would think that they would take their cart in the very least, right? Let's see about this cart. Is this made by Hametsu? Yes, it is. It is made by Hametsu, so it was a newbie of some kind, clearly. Oh no! And the gray horses you can see as well. Old horse, aged horse, they're not bred horses. So bred horses will always have a name. Like this one is called Mature Fat Tahu Flash. But these ones don't have a name, so they're wild horses, which a newbie would have grabbed. Oh, poor person. Oh no. Let me see. What is the direction we're going in now? Looks like a highway accident, says NSA. Hit and run. Yes. And Stacy, that's why you would never PvP with me. Why is that, Stacy? I would be just crap to PvP with anyhow. I wonder if I'm going in the right direction, guys. Let me just check the direction here. Northeast? No, I'm going in a perfect direction. Good. Oh, and there's a little bridge over the highway, which looks pretty nice. That's somehow when you see that kind of thing where there's a highway and a bridge going over, it looks really, really nice that way. They're all player built. Oh, try sending a PM, Dujensen. I could if we wanted to help that newbie, couldn't I? Let's see. What was it called again? Did I do? Let me see if I still have it in my event window. Let's just go back quickly. Hametsu. Let me just send a message and see if they're online. What was it? The private message, was it tell or send? I think it's tell, isn't it? Yeah, it is tell. Let me make sure. I got that right? Hametsu. Yes. Yeah, they're not online right now, I'm afraid. But if this person happens to see this stream or this VOD later on, at least they're going to be able to see like where they need to go to get to their body, perhaps. Okay, I'm wondering now, let's just have a look at the map. So, I think we went through here, and hopefully we are somewhere here, but I think this is the point at which I should probably whip out the old community map to figure out exactly where we are, because I don't think I'm going to be able to figure out just based on the landmarks when to turn directly east. Because the problem is that since we're in the middle of the forest, I can't see the mountains. Otherwise, I could use the mountains as a landmark. So let's do that. Let's grab the community map. And actually, maybe I'll just grab this one. Yes, we'll grab this one. The recent dump maps. And let's see, is it in the shadow here? How badly in the shadow is it? That's interesting. Because I'm looking at these roads, and I'm not really understanding. Because we have been like sort of zigzagging on these roads quite a bit, and they are mostly zigzagging towards the east and the northeast, and I'm trying to look here. Do I see any roads that look that way, that go northeast? I mean, it could be that we're on this one still. So it changes the tiles. You can sort of see the... No, this definitely has... Okay, so it has the sandstone on the edge. This one has sandstone on the edge. I don't think we're here anymore. I think we're over here, actually, somewhere. We're probably over here. I don't know. Okay, let's just keep going forward a bit. I'm not really recognizing that area, to be quite honest. And I'm not seeing the sandstone on the edges of this road either. We might be going in a completely wrong direction now. I mean, look at how this zigzags, guys. See how it's just going back and forth? And we're facing now east. So it goes north, then it goes east. Oh, hold on. There's a little bit of a clearing. Let me just see if I can see anything. Hold on. Okay, this might help. This might help. Seeing that sand bit over there will help. So it's this very deep space, and there's some mountains up ahead. A big splotch of sand. And we're up quite high. Oh, look at that. Somebody lives on top of a mountain over there. I am really confused. Let's look at these mountains. I honestly don't know. We're just going to keep on going on that road, and we'll try and figure it out soon. Uh-oh. How on the earth was I... Okay, let's go over here. There we go. We're going to have to find something a little bit more clear, I think. And welcome back, Prudo. What did you miss? You basically missed me just being kind of lost. And we found a corpse. I'm not sure if you were here when we found the corpse. Okay, hold on. Here is a fork in the road. Okay, this, I think I saw something like this. So we do see a stone road. Could it be this? Hold on. So that one is directly south. So a stone road going directly south. This continues to the east. Am I really looking at the right spot? I am. There's Hammerhead Lake. And we went over the sandy area. We went towards the east, and I think this might have been the road that we started going on. I don't understand. This goes directly east. A long road. With sandstone on the edges. And I don't see that here, though. I mean, we could have been in this area. This looks like it could have been that area. This feels like it should be this area. Based on the fact that we kind of like... Let me actually... But I'm not seeing any road going directly south from here. That road goes directly south. I'm so confused where the heck we are right now. The only one that goes directly south is this one. So... I might just have to look at the actual community map and then use the routing thing. So let's do that then. Xanadu. Prudo. Hello, Feral Lucky. You hate getting lost. I don't actually mind getting lost myself. Sometimes it can be actually very fun. And usually, actually, if you watch my Wurm Roulette streams, I think I do a pretty good job at navigating on my own. But now I'm stuck. I am stuck. I'm not looking at the right spot, says Wolfmare. Okay, so Carpentaria is probably what we actually need to be aiming for is survey. Let's see if that is here. Find route. And it takes a few minutes sometimes. Survey, is that here still? Survey, no, unfortunately it isn't. Okay, what about Carpentaria? Carpentaria. That is not here anymore either. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. What about Rome? Rome is here, and it would point this way. So I wonder, maybe we are going in the right direction, guys. But is it possible? Okay, let's look at this version here. Could it be Okay, we actually might be right here right now. I think we are. I think this is where we are. Because you know what, guys? When I was looking over at that view with the sand, we saw some blocks of sand over here. Then we came further, and there is now a road going south and one going east. And if this points, if this diagonal one points northwest, yes. Okay, we're here, actually. And there should be a mine just up ahead if we keep going east. Okay, we figured it out, I think. Oh, man. And so the spot that we have to get to is right about... We're actually very close, guys. We are very close now. Let's look at this one. So we are right about here. So we're here actually right now. And then the spot we have to get to is... Let's just zoom out a bit. Oh, we're almost here actually. If we look at this map and compare, basically the spot we need to get to is this little crossroads here. Yes, there's that deep thing there, and you can see the deep thing there. And that is where we are, right under that right now. So we have to get into the shadow, this spot right here. Okay, we are completely on track now, hopefully at least. Okay. So maybe Kat's navigation is not as bad as I thought it was. We're doing absolutely swimmingly well, and there should be a mine off to the right any moment now. Let's see now. Rift Camp. Ha! Oh, there's the rift isn't close by, is it? And there's a little road which I assume goes to that which I assume goes to the little mine that was off to the right. Okay. And then we're running along here, and there should be some bits of sand coming up very soon. Oh, there's the sand. And we should get to a crossroad that has a whole bunch of sand on it, actually. And hello, Skeletor is your daddy. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see a game that doesn't lead you by the nose like a mouth-breathing idiot. Yes, it is. I love that aspect, actually, of the fact that Wurm doesn't show you on the map where you are, that you have to figure this stuff out. I think this might be it, guys. Hellhound Trail, it says, Wolfmare. I think it was you asking about that. So we see a 2-tile wide road here. This is 3 tiles wide. There's a bit of sand. We're here at the spot, and we're supposed to go just a little bit more east, actually. So it starts to go down into the... Because it's in the shadow area that we're supposed to... which is our location. So it would be this spot right here. And there is some step. Yes, we are right on track, guys. So I think what I'll do is I will plant the sign right here somewhere. Let's find a nice little spot. Well, maybe just right here in the shadow. Yes, we found our location. So let's rename the sign. So it is the 7th of January, February, March, April. April. What was it? What did I say? 7th? Yes. April 7th. Man, the time just goes so quickly, guys. It's literally scary how fast time seems to go these days. I don't know if it's just me getting old or why it just seems to go so fast. Plant. And let me just scroll back and see what you guys are saying. There we go. KatsPurr, Malena was here. April 7th, 2020. Good. Good stuff. And I think what we'll do is we'll just climb up this this little hill here and just admire the view from the top of it. And for if there's any worm newbies out there, just so you know, like if you're looking for good hunting grounds, this tile type, which is called steppe, or I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, this usually has a lot of animals spawning on it. So this is an excellent place to actually hunt. You also have such, oh, hold on. There's a bison over there, guys. I don't have my creature cages with me, no, because I'm looking for a female bison actually. Because you guys were talking about how bisons pull the wagons faster, so I went out hunting actually for some bisons after last week's stream. Oh no, this thing happened again. And all I found was 3 males. I never found a female, though. I was never aware actually that bisons are actually so hard to find. That is quite surprising. So that could have been a female, but we don't have our creature cage with us, so can't do much about. Oh no, the horse! I'm gonna have to restart the client. And I missed a whole bunch of chat. I'm just scrolling back here. And Wolfmare was desperately trying to help out. Yeah. Well, I have to say, Wolfmare, that when I finally figured it out myself, that was very satisfying. So don't you worry. I'll only ask for help if I get like super stuck. But I find it much more satisfying to actually figure it out on my own. Okay, we should probably drink and eat a little bit. And Fira, you would like to see it actually added so that you could see your location on the map. You hate getting lost. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with it though. Like I understand it would be more convenient, but actually getting lost leads you to a whole bunch of adventures that you would have never gotten onto otherwise. It is, of course, a little bit daunting to get lost in Wurm, I'm not gonna lie, but I think that also adds to the sort of challenge of playing Wurm. So I understand how you feel about that, but I personally would not like to see... Oh, just bet you this is going to be a female. Exactly what I need, right? Oh, man. I betcha it's going to be a female. Of course, what I could do... Oh, I know what I could do. I could have my alt come and bring a crate on another ship. So if this is a female, we'll take it with us. She is a female. And, oh, she's venerable. What about the other one over there? We'll go and see in a moment. Let's just go to the top of this. Oh, let's get rid of these nasties first as well. Nasty, nasty hellhounds. Let me see what else we have here in the chat. Oh, that was an old rift, Wolfmare, the sign there. And don't you wish people tidied up their signs? Yeah, absolutely. Let's butcher this guy and get the coal. Hello, Bambalam. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you join us here tonight. How are you doing tonight? Fira Lockheed, you can lead them after your ship. Not the bison, though. Only horses you can lead into the water, as far as I know. Unless I'm unless I have outdated information about that. And Suika was asking the same, that you live on Xanadu, can't you just lead in the water, or is that horses only? I think that's horses only. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And Du Jensen, that happened to you during the rift on Delhi yesterday, losing your horse. Oh no. Oh, the whole teleport, the weirdness. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That didn't used to happen. That's a very recent bug. I am not sure what's going on there. So is anyone living on Celebration, on the server of Celebration? And how are you guys, how is the game feeling now that the server Celebration was moved to the AWS servers? And Boom Shuckle, have been quiet today, but you're finally at the spot. Oh, let's have a look at this. Ooh. What is going on here, Boom Shuckle? I see red color. What is that? Is that like a lamp there, or what is that? What's going on there? And when you say finally at the spot, so what spot do you mean? And Feral, they could add it so people can enable it or not. That way people can play the way they want. Yeah, but Feral, the thing is that you could use that same argument for pretty much everything in a game, right? To make something easier or harder, and then it just wouldn't feel the same, right? But yeah, of course it is frustrating. But then again, Feral, think of it this way, that once you start to learn the geography of an area, and it becomes very familiar to you, and you're like, oh, I remember that oak tree. Oh, I remember that little lake over there. I've been here before. I know I need to go north from here. Just imagine how satisfying that feels. So yeah, I hope they don't ever actually add that myself. And Roly Poly, you're pretty sure that is stopping you from dismounting on bridges right now. So the lag is gone on Celebration, Suika. Excellent, excellent. So I guess they're going to be moving all of the Wurm servers over to AWS, like eventually, right? I wonder what their schedule is for that. And Boom Shakala, it's the rift beam on top of... Oh! So you got to the very root of a rift beam on top of a mountain. Very cool. So that's what it looks like. Huh. And hello, Yaga. Nice to see you. Late for the party. Well, yeah, kind of late, Yaga. We did find our destination. So today... our goal was to go to... Oh yeah, we don't have the pointer anymore, but it was basically to go to this spot right here. And we just found it, and I planted the sign, and so I think it was somewhere up here that I planted the sign, so we're sort of like wrapping up the stream actually right now. And I'm just going through the chat here quickly to see what's going on. So the lag is gone. That is really excellent, Suika. It is a nice view up here, isn't it? Of all these mountains all around. You could have a nice little plot right up here. There was something else I wanted to do. Oh yes, the bison. Let's go check the other bison and see if that's a female, maybe a younger one. So what I can do is... I was just explaining here to people that I need a female bison. I've been hunting for them, and I found males so far. We did find one female here, but she is a venerable, so she's going to be dying anytime soon. Let's just see if this is a female over here. And I was just expressing, actually, about how surprising it is, how hard it is to actually find bison. Like, this is the first time ever in my entire worm life that I've actually been looking for bison. I've never had them on my deeds. I've never done anything with them before. But then when you guys were mentioning that they pull the carts no, the wagons faster last week. I did know that, but I had never really paid much attention to it. Then I thought, oh, so this is a venerable one as well. I guess it's a... Oh, she's a female as well. Okay. We'll just keep this one that I have. And maybe what I'll do then is I will just have my alt come and pick it up. So, yeah, I will start heading back to my ship and try and find it again. And I'll start wrapping up the stream. So, thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out with me today in our worm adventures. Once again, I think this was somehow this stream was like especially, I think, quite fun and interesting. We stumbled upon all kinds of interesting things during this stream. We saw the guy climbing up earlier on the mountain, which was weird. We saw the poor corpse there, stranded underneath his cart. We had a whole bunch of good discussions, and so yeah, I think it was a good stream. So the next time I'm going to be streaming is probably going to be Elite Dangerous, either tomorrow or else the day after. And I know I still need to do the RimWorld streams as well that I've been promising for some time. But if you want to make sure to notice when I do stream, do be sure to follow on Discord, and then you will get a notification then when I start streaming. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Sublime781, and thanks for the follow. Okay, guys, have a good night. Take care out there. Stay safe. Take precautions. Stay healthy. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Before we go, I always forget to do the raids. Let me see if there's actually anyone that we could raid today. Let's see. Just before we go. So, I do see Mr. Laggy streaming. I have streamed him, raided him many times before. But I'm also seeing actually Viking, the guy who plays Elite Dangerous, who was here on the stream earlier. He is streaming and he only has one person following. So how about we go and raid Viking DK as thanks for all the help he has been giving me in Elite Dangerous. So let me just get this set up here. So Viking DK01. Viking DK01. Okay, see you later, guys.